All right, so we begin. Hello, and welcome to another session of Baldur's Gate, Descent into Avernus. And I know it's been a while, so why don't we, go around the table and say who we are and what character are we playing?
Oh, there's apparently two of us that are playing my character.
Oh, really? Am I? Yeah, I saw that. I'll fix it real quick. This is what happens when we've been gone for a while. But yeah, you want to start, Sally, and while I fix your name.
My name?
Mm-hmm. And your character name.
My name is, I don't know. My character name is Sam.
Mm-hmm.
See what I did there.
Uh-huh.
I'm playing, what was it again? Oh, never mind. I got it.
You got it. You got your character sheet, right?
Half elf, Paden, who is a very nice guy and loves horses and cares about them a lot.
Mm-hmm.
My real character is Flastheart. He is a wonderful horse that's just here for a ride. He's living his best. He
will be back at some point in time.
He loves walks in the beach, and his favorite color is blue.
He's the big bad, isn't he?
He is now.
Well, everybody, thanks for playing.
Yeah. Come on, guys.
Are we in the bad place?
Oh, no.
All right. Addix, you want to go?
Yeah, so Maddox, I am playing Rika, the human blood hunter, and I also have the favorite color blue and like to take long walks on the beach.
That's Flastheart.
That's Flastheart.
Yeah.
Right there.
Maybe
when they meet, they'll be like best friends.
Flastheart is what ties them together. Yeah. All right. What about you, Raj? Do you want to talk about you and your character?
Yeah, I play Claudius Arl, a human cleric, refugee of Elturel. Gonna say his favorite color is gold.
Unexpected. Did not think Claudius might like gold.
It's a nice little accent.
Gotcha.
He wouldn't like go full body gold outfit.
But like, linings of his
Yeah,
of like maybe some parts of his armor has some like gold plated things. Gotcha. What are you, Toasty?
Hi, hello. I am Toasty. I play Kalia, who is a tiefling ranger. Her favorite color is probably black.
Darkness.
Like
darkness.
Same color as my heart.
Fitting.
Yep. Yep.
Wow.
That's her.
All right, and Ben, you want to talk about your character?
Yeah, my name's, well, my screen name, I guess, is Enraged Pilot. I play Daniel. He's a high elf wizard, and we're doing color. I guess his favorite color would probably be something like red, something like deceptive and flashy or distracting.
Okay.
You mean your favorite color?
Yeah.
It's for me, red is like, the chaos and like destruction. And so I've never painted like never seen red as like the color of flashiness, but it's very interesting. Do you see it that way? I've never seen it that way.
I see it that way because it's really distracting usually to the eye. If you see something red, you want to look at it, so it's kind of.
That's true.
And I do at least. I don't know.
I mean, that's no, I see that. And well, I am your DM, Alex. And today we're gonna continue, with our adventure in Baldur's Gate. Since San wasn't here, I'm gonna give you guys a recap so that way we can catch up San, and then go from there. So let me put you guys in the map so that way it'll help me with the recap.
I should have asked this before we started.
Yeah,
Am I still alive?
you are still alive, and you actually smell pretty good.
Um. hmm,
I will tell you why in a second.
Oh
Uh,
no.
okay, so
It's fine.
Oh man, I need to zoom out of this.
yeah, yeah.
Oh.
All right, so let's see. So you guys finished up your business at the Poison Poseidon. You managed to rescue Rika's partner, blood hunter partner. And while you were essentially, kind of touching base with the Flaming Fist, you met up with the Flaming Fist spy guild friend, Tarina, and she essentially told you that what you already figured out in the Poison Poseidon, that the base of the Death 3 is located underneath the bathhouse, named the Nymph's bosom. So she told you exactly where it was. Plus, she gave some messages to Kalia and Thieves' Cant, for her to decipher, essentially asking her to meet up with the guild representative. So you guys headed from the Poison Poseidon to the bathhouse. Sorry, not the bathhouse. To the area where the bathhouse is, which also had a particular place for you guys to stay in called I forget the name of that place. Let me just look it up. The Blushy Mermaid. So you guys headed to the Blushy Mermaid just basically to find a place to stay and rest, because you had like a pretty eventful evening eventful day at the Poison Poseidon. So you headed to the Blush Mermaid and essentially to rest and kind of like touch base and figure out what's the plan now. In the Blushing Mermaid, it's kind of like a very dive-bar, and Zan, you and Daniel and Claudius kind of like grab drinks. And you drank most of all, and you essentially you it kind of everything dawned on you of what happened in El Terrell, like all the memories from back when your wife died, and essentially you here in the city, like you kind of all hit you all at once, so you just started drinking, and you just had like a really drinky night, and so the next day you had a pretty bad hangover, and you weren't you were kind of like recovering, so the bathhouse, so everybody kind of like pointed at you to go to the bathhouse to not only recon but also take a bath, essentially. And
Okay.
that's why I was telling you, like, just smell fresh now, because you went to the bathhouse and took a bath. But
We
anyway,
told you all the drinks used to be in a cult, so you destroyed them.
yeah,
Okay,
essentially, yeah.
that makes sense.
Yes. Yes.
So anyway, while you guys were resting at the Blushing Mermaid, Kalia was able to figure out some information from her guild representative, and I don't think anything else was gained knowledge-wise at the Blushing Mermaid, right? I mean, do you guys remember anything?
I remember I was almost falling asleep, so I was just on guard duty across the
Gotcha.
street for the most part.
Gotcha.
Because I was exhausted that week.
Mhm.
I hung
So
out outside.
yeah, so you guys headed to the bathhouse, and I think it was Claudius, Rika, who hanged out outside, and Kalia for a little bit. And while Zan and Daniel went in, and essentially both of you guys went in and try to talk, try to get some information. You went into the bathhouse itself and had and avail of their services. And Zan, you just relaxed the whole time. Essentially, but you didn't find anything weird with in the bathhouse. But Daniel, on the other hand, in the room that he was in, he did find like something weird with one of the windows, and he made he made a note and told the party to check that out once they infiltrate the bathhouse at night. And I think that's where you guys picked off. Like essentially, you decided that you were gonna wait for nightfall and then head into the bathhouse.
Okay. So that means I have temporary hit points, right? Because I'm so good, really relaxed.
I'm gonna.
Just kidding. I'm just pushing your buttons. I'm just pushing your buttons.
Send
Sorry.
that line out there.
I mean, nice try. I'm gonna give you inspiration for that, so you get an inspiration point just for that.
Okay.
Writing that
I'll
down in
just.
my notes.
I know I'm pushing my buttons, but like that means that I get buffs while talking to my fast heart because I smell good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna give you an inspiration because you smell good. There you go. I feel like an inspiration is warranted.
Alright. I just gotta remember it.
Alright, so let's see. But yeah, you guys are in that little neighborhood, I forget the name of it, the Heapside neighborhood. And you are essentially, you found a good spot to kind of like hunker down and wait till nightfall. This neighborhood, the Heapside, it has a couple of shops, so you could pretty much, if you needed to get something item-wise, you could, or we can just, move on to nightfall. So I'm gonna leave that up to you. Actually, I was gonna fix that, Rika. I'm gonna give you 100 gold.
Okay.
Because you came, late into the game.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna give you 100 gold.
Cool.
Does anybody else need anything? Because I mean, I could use some arrows.
Yeah, there is.
Real quick.
There is. I mean, so the blacksmiths are outside of the walls, but there are stores that kind of like, the blacksmith kind of like transfer their stuff into town, because who's gonna go directly to the source when if there's stores around. So there are stores that sell weapons.
Yeah, I actually, if I can afford it, I would love to see if I can get a good sword. Because all I have is my quarterstaff for an actual weapon right now, and
Oh yeah, that's right. You only have
And
that.
Let me
to
send
bash
you.
people.
I'm gonna send you guys. I'm gonna send you guys a link with a Google Drive with catalog of like all the stuff that you could probably buy in the area. There's only one particular thing that you cannot buy, and I will tell you.
it's Daniel turning into like
Sort
Gandalf.
maybe.
yes,
That's
I'm gonna
lovely.
become that OP wizard that just shows up every so often and saves everybody.
So the Shady Dealer is the only one I think that you guys can't. And well, the Shady Dealer and stables, stuff that has to do with stables. Like it's pretty. Some of the stuff is pretty obvious that you can't find that side of the town.
Oh, I can totally afford that. All right, I'll go with you, Kalia.
Okay.
All right. So where are you guys headed?
So wherever sells weapons.
Yep.
Well, there is a blacksmith shop that Rika was kind of standing guard back in the day when you guys were.
There was one that I was standing in.
Yeah.
It had items.
Mm-hmm.
It had things inside of it.
Yes. It's owned by this dwarf who was telling Rika that his grandfather made that bus that Claudius was climbing in front of the bathhouse.
That's right.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's right.
And he left like a treasure on at the top of the statue for whoever had like the stones to essentially grab onto the bosom and try to reach the top of the statue.
Oh yeah, Claudius got the garnet.
Yeah. And I immediately regret doing this motion, so I'm gonna yeah. Anyway.
Just had to like
Yeah, the garnet was like I think it was 10 gold pieces, so it's a pretty decent haul if you want to sell that.
Yeah.
Hey, I had to
Yeah.
give him a reward for doing that. That took guts.
Fair. I mean,
But yeah, there's some items if you guys wanna
Yeah, I'm
shop.
just gonna go ahead and buy arrows.
Sounds good, and I trust you guys. You can. Yeah, I'm not gonna jump into your character sheets and subtract things. I'll let you guys do
Arrows
that.
are very cheap.
I am going to buy
honestly.
some antitoxin.
Hmm.
Okay, it's
I'm actually
50 Gs,
surprised
I'll
at
buy
how
one.
cheap arrows are.
Yeah, they're
Yeah, super cheap.
super
Yeah.
cheap, and
I enjoy that.
I just want to say I love this link that you sent. This is awesome.
right? Yes, it's great.
I have got to
Oh,
keep this so I don't
This
got to
is
flip
really
through
good. I'm
pages when
definitely
I'm
keeping
DMing.
this.
yeah,
Oh my God,
and also
amazing.
crap, I forgot to tell you. So anything that's common, and so because there's some things that say rarity, so anything that's
Yeah.
common, that's what they sell. Not on anything that's uncommon and rare and so on. They don't sell that in that area.
Oh, okay. Fair.
There is a particular store that might sell those things, but you guys at least you don't know of anything that might sell. You don't know of that particular store.
Okay.
Okay, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm gonna. What is it? 15 gold.
I'm gonna. So I got 100 gold. So yeah, I'll buy just from a potion shop since it says they're in the city. A potion of healing.
Yeah, there is a place.
Antitoxin.
Yeah, there is a place called the Sorcerer's Sundries, and they sell potions and how do you call that components. Yeah, poisons are from the Shady Dealer, and that's somebody. So that if you go to the Blushy Mermaid, Kalia, because you are part of the guild, you get access to all these inventories.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I spent that 100 gold.
All right, cool. What did you get?
Potion of healing and an antitoxin.
Awesome. Zan, did you get anything?
I'm looking.
It's fine.
How do I add a longsword to my?
Oh, so you go to your compendium? So you go to that little eye right next to the journal. You write what you want, and then you just drag it to your character sheet.
Oh,
Cool. Okay.
interesting.
So you
It
don't even
doesn't
have
work
to.
if you already pop your character sheet out to another window, you have to bring it.
Yeah, if you you have to bring it back. It only works if you're in the. All right, cool. While you do that, I'm gonna move the map a little bit and set it here because you guys are about to go in.
Oh, I gotta remember all the new stuff that I got too.
So let me know if you need any help setting and adding that sword, Daniel. I can add it for you.
No, it was easy. I got it.
All right.
I didn't know I could do that.
And yeah, it even adds the attack too for you.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I love that.
I love this thing. Claudius, actually that reminds me, Daniel, I gotta add your attack to it, to your token actions. I'll do that later. Claudius, what did you get? Did you get anything?
I'm trying to think of whether or not I want to
Save some money?
Well, if I
A
sell
little bit of
both,
secret.
if I sell both my garnets, I'll be able to just barely afford a healing potion.
Hey, you can always save. I mean,
How much
Yeah.
do you need?
I mean, I have 33 gold on hand, so the garnets, I think, you said I can get 10 gold each?
yeah.
So I've got 2 of them, so I could just make it. Just don't know if I actually already have one on me, so I might. Just
I
hang
have
on for
2
now.
potions of healing on me, but I figured it was good to have 2 for me since I do damage to myself with my abilities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm holding on because I have bad experiences with ghosts and shit before, so I'm saving for my
For your silver weapon.
yeah.
Yeah. I also realized my starting kit gave me a light crossbow, but actually I want a hand crossbow, so I'll probably save up for that. I
Yeah.
carry a shield, so I need a one-handed weapon if I want to.
Doesn't somebody still
Yeah.
owe us money once we get this done?
Yes.
I forgot.
Yes.
Yeah, we've got a
Yes.
big payday coming.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Big payday with this, and you've got my group is also going to be paying you guys.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that one.
You
So I
got.
did pick up one piece of parchment, because I need that for the Shield of Faith spell focus. But I don't think anything else. Does anyone sell a tiny strip of white cloth?
I mean, it's if you go to the Sorcerer's Sundries, they sell spell components, so you can just probably.
Okay.
And I'm not even. I'm not gonna charge you for spell components. Don't worry about that. Like it's
Okay.
unless it's like spell components for a particular for like a resurrection type of deal where you have to use like a diamond. Those are the ones that are like.
Okay. But like also like ceremony to make holy water or anything else still consumes like 25 gold pieces worth.
Yeah. So that
That's
I would maybe
yeah, like that one I'm tracking to make sure that I.
yeah, that one you should
I'm not-
track. Like anything that requires gems or like big amount of resources.
Yeah.
Yeah. There are some homebrew things that I'm doing with you guys. So for example, Daniel, you're a wizard, so you may come across spell books on your journey. So if you wanted to like learn the spells, the rules as written say that it's like you have to pay, I think it's 50 gold pieces per spell to learn it or something like that. I
Yeah,
don't.
It's 50 gold pieces and then like some sort of rest or something.
Yeah,
Like
I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna say, hey, you did a long rest, you read the book, you learned the spells. Done. I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna do one book per long rest, and that's it.
No, I get it. I do something similar too, because I honestly think 50 gold's a lot of money to read a book.
Especially at the beginning, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, are you guys pretty much done shopping?
Yeah.
All right. And don't worry, we'll get opportunities in the future to shop. Maybe some magic item opportunities. We'll see.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay.
I love this list. I'm sorry, but this is
No, this
Right?
thing is the greatest thing
There's
in the world.
prices at the bottom of this
Amazing.
thing for shit,
So
which
Yeah.
is something I actually need to know for our campaign.
okay, so I like one of my favorite things about that list. I just gotta show it to people since we're all talking up this list. Let me open it up so I can show it to people. Okay, it's a Google Drive list, but so I got it from the DM's OneNote screen. So there's this I don't know, I forgot the link of it, but essentially, oh wow, now it's not loading for me. Everybody's using it. Or maybe I was using it. There it is. So one of my favorite things is that it tells you, like, if you're in a village, town, or city,
Yeah.
and that's just amazing to me. Because you would think, right, if it's in a little tiny village, they wouldn't have like all the things. So,
Right.
and I
Yeah.
also like the uncommon, the rarity for the potions, because potions are
That is so good.
potions are magic items. So you should have
Yep.
that for sure. But yeah.
I want to save up my money for an elephant, guys.
Yeah, all of that, and then having it divided by shop type is also just super nice. It's
Mm.
that's the thing I really like is the shop type, because it's like you could theoretically think it, but it's so much easier to just pull up a list.
Mhm.
Great. I love, and there's also a section down here for trading. Like a pound of wheat is worth a copper.
Yep.
That's to me wonderful information because
Download it, man. Just download it. Get
Oh,
that.
I've got it downloaded already.
I've already
That's all
done
it was like boom.
Yeah.
I find it very interesting that we could get a rowboat. It's
Yeah.
only 50 gold.
Oh, we're totally getting
We
a
could-
rowboat.
we
Put our
could buy
money
a
together
boat.
and get an elephant.
Oh my
We're gonna-
god.
We're gonna buy a boat to float through the rivers in hell, and as it burns, we're all gonna probably decide it was a bad idea. But it'd be great.
All I know is that we definitely need to get fast hard a chariot.
Absolutely.
I am immediately regretting giving you this list.
I was hoping you were gonna say we need to get fast hard on the rowboat.
No. What I'm saying is, the chariot is not for him to like pull it. No, it's for him to get on it.
Okay.
Oh,
we're
and
pulling the
you're
chariot.
pulling.
Well, pouring, yes.
Gotcha. Makes sense now. Everything makes sense. All right. So, besides shopping, do you guys, character-wise, do anything?
Nah, I'm mostly just keeping an eye out. Once, like, I kind of want to see when the bathhouse closes, and then I want to see if there's any traffic in and out after it's closed to the public. So, kind of just after I get my stuff in the afternoon, kind of case it that way, so I can have an idea of who's kind of going in and out.
Gotcha. So, I would say, let's see, roll me, and I would say investigation would be a proper roll for that. So roll me that. Ooh,
Ooh.
there you go.
Okay.
Yeah, baby.
All right, so you do see people coming in and out. As the night approaches, you see couple of hooded figures coming into, like, from your vantage point. You see a couple figures coming into the bathhouse and sort of locking up, and the lights are still up on the bathhouse, and but you kind of know from that the place is closed, and it's actually, it's kind of like late at night almost. It's almost, I wouldn't say it's like 10 o'clock at night when you start seeing that. It's 4 figures you saw, so 4 people coming in and just kind of locking up the place.
Cool.
And so you presumably not
Yeah.
the good type of figures.
Yeah. Cool. And yeah, once I have a chance to meet with everybody before we go in, or if they're all hanging out with me wherever I am, I'll let them know that.
Yep.
Yeah, so.
What is the rest of the group doing in this little waiting period?
I don't know.
Stakeout?
Stakeout.
Yeah,
Um,
probably just
I think
looking around,
since-
watching menacingly.
You're also casing the place?
Whoa.
So basically most of you guys are casing the place then?
Yeah.
I wanted to, since I guess I got drunk last night and contemplated my life. I guess I'll have a little talk with Cass. You like always messed up Rash's name.
Claudius.
Claudius.
Claudius?
About, I guess, religion.
Oh, what do you discuss?
Oh boy.
Interesting.
Bring me into the scene.
I guess I ask him like, Claudius, how do you stay so loyal? I mean, I'm not saying I'm not. It just sometimes it's hard for me to focus. It's hard for me to think that my God doesn't care about me after what happened to my wife.
I mean, I certainly understand.
I mean,
I've
we just lost our city. We
Yeah.
lost our family. How are we like they did nothing to stop it, and if the city went to hell,
a Monitor's greatest gift no longer lights the sky.
exactly. So like,
Never-
I feel like right now, instead of worshiping my god, for me, it's a means to an end. I need its power to just get my vengeance.
The light always shined on Elturel, but it always had its shadows. I had seen the darkness that was in the city long ago. It's really what had me on the path out. That wedding was just a pit stop. I was coming to Baldur's Gate anyway, to start this pilgrimage. There's a seed of greed and corruption that slowly grew throughout the ruling clergy for this whole time. And I just felt like I had to get out of that darkness. It was still shocking seeing the fall, but in some respects, I had already kind of prepared myself to know that I was carrying a real piece of the light of a Monitor. And I still feel that. It took a few days to get it back after what happened. I admit so many doubts on the road here.
After she died, I decided to just switch my god on her behalf. And I don't know, I feel forgotten, but then stuff like that happens. Like, you keep reminded that there's something out there. I even had dreams where she's telling me that I have to save her. And I still don't know what that means, but I guess I'll just have to, I don't know. Some days I'm the pattern. Some days I'm not, if that makes any sense.
Vengeance is not an easy path.
It's definitely a fun one.
I prefer hope.
I don't know. It feels pretty good when they're in my hands and they're just taking away the life out of them.
I guess a lot of it's the same then, that when you're in that moment, you feel that connection to something greater.
I do. And believe it or not, it scares me, but it also makes me happy. That's it. I'm done.
All right. Wow, you did paint me the same. Yeah, that was great. Claudius, take an inspiration point for that. Wow, like I was like, oh my god, I want to
I've been
hear
wanting
more.
to have a conversation with Claudius because it's been a while since
Yeah, crisis of faith.
especially now that I'm like level 3, I'm a vengeance paladin.
Right?
Oh boy.
Anyone else before we continue?
Top that. Anybody want to see a trick? I guess I don't know.
All right, we'll continue. Let's go and head to the bathhouse.
Dun dun
Dun dun. All right, so you guys, grab the information from Rika, and you know that there are people not so great heading to the bathhouse right now. So you approach the bathhouse. Things.
Question.
Yeah, go ahead.
since we been, I guess, casing the place, and we already went inside, do we have a very easy way to go in? Like, do we have the knowledge of, oh, okay, this would be the greatest entry place?
You know that there's one entry point to the bathhouse. But you have scoped, you know how it looks from inside. You know, presumably, you know where the entrance, well, what you think it's the entrance to the headquarters lies. So at least you have that information. Let me move you to the map so I can show you that, and we'll go from there. So let's see. Boom. Okay. Move you guys here. All right. So that right now you are in a courtyard. It's it's how do you say the bathhouse is one story. It's a one-story building, and you're kind of in front of the courtyard where you guys were there like 6 hours ago. The courtyard has like the statue of the Nymph on one of the sides, on this side in particular, on the east side. There are the entrance has the entrance is closed. It's made out of wooden doors that are engraved with like images of smiling nymphs dancing and frolicking in the water. But yeah, you are right now. It's empty. You don't see any people right now in the courtyard. You do know that there's people inside, but the courtyard is there. It's empty, and you guys standing outside, trying to not to draw too much suspicion. What do you do?
Oh boy.
I look at my my friend. I look at Callie and said, "You're an expert on this, aren't you? What do you think?"
Well, I mean, we either try to sneak our way in and be a
Or we
little
knock.
sneaky, or that,
Okay, so
or we rush in and bombard them. I don't know, Claudius. I feel you on the knocking, buddy, but
see,
this
no,
isn't really a knocking situation.
It's just what I usually do with a door.
I've been with you guys for a couple of
I
months
mean,
now.
unless we knock, they open it, I snipe them with the arrow, then I mean, that could go,
Or maybe
Yeah.
I can make a distraction, and maybe they'll come out here.
Let me set it up for Rika. Rika, this is what's gonna happen. Tally's gonna try to sneak. Daniel's gonna do something dumb. They're gonna catch him, and then Claudius and I were gonna go and try to save him, and then Callie will kill everyone. On all that mess, I feel like you will probably be on the same place where Kalia is, where you like be sneaky but also killed everyone. See,
Okay.
that's what I feel like it's happening. And this group, it's our regular go-to. So
Been working out so far.
I guess it
Cool.
will be Daniel disguise himself as something.
Cool beans.
Already
Uh,
thought about it.
But
So
I
you-
feel like this time we should follow Kalia. Let's try her version once.
All right.
I don't know. I literally just said we can bombard them or we can sneak. I don't know which one to do.
Question: are you having this conversation like loudly?
No, not in front. Not in front. Of course, not loudly. It's not like we're gonna go. Well, you guys have to.
Are you having it in front of the gate? Like,
No, we're a little bit farther. Like,
Okay.
we're like around here
Gotcha. Okay,
with a cup of coffee, all of us.
gotcha.
We're just random people talking.
Okay.
At like 9 o'clock at night with a cup of coffee. Okay, cool.
With my new
Shut up.
shiny long sword. Just... what do we do? Like,
Alright, so
So, do we barge in? I mean, I'm up for that. I'm up for the police barging in.
I
Version.
mean, what are we after again?
You
We have
We
Go ahead.
want to go through the little hole.
we have the writ to shut this place down and get rid of the cultists.
Do you know why he said it like that? Because it tricks me, and I go berserk, and I go in. That's why he said it like that. So he said it. There's spins twice. If one more time, and I go, we go.
Also, in case they're listening to us.
Now they're the NSA.
so
It's going great tonight, guys. It's going great. I love this.
So-
Alright, I'm about ready to just barge in the fucking place.
All right. So okay. Quick plan. Daniel, turn into the captain. We'll just barge in. We'll send with the police and good huddle. Same thing that happened last time. I mean, it worked almost last time.
Are we bringing
Right.
back Daddy Zodge?
I'm doing it. I pull out some dust from my pocket and clap my hands, and then when the dust settles, I look like Zodge.
wait, are you gonna use that spell? Are you gonna disguise
Yeah,
yourself?
Yeah, I'm gonna cast disguise self.
Okay.
Oh, man.
All right.
Yeah.
Um,
It's your plan.
So yeah, you turned in. You grab onto the weave and your spell components, and you turn into Daddy Zodge. Let me, for the people at home that have not seen Daddy Zodge, let me show you.
Daddy.
Yeah, now he's
Daddy.
dubbed Daddy Zodge. So there he is.
So, I guess the plan is, with Daddy's Arch, we take out a boombox and put the Untouchable song, and I scream,
Are you
"This
being?
is the rage!"
You're out of character. Okay, gotcha. I'm like, what? So as you guys, are you guys gonna start heading in though?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So as you guys start heading
have to
into,
now.
the courtyard, you hear like a laugh, and let me move you guys inside the courtyard.
What do you mean? What do you
Wait,
mean?
what do you mean like a laugh? Like,
What?
Like a
Oh, we.
and then
I don't like that laugh.
and then
Oh,
you hear somebody say, "The master was right. They are coming in. They are gonna take down the place." And then you kind of the voice is coming from the fountain to the east. And then as you look for the location of this voice, imp materialize out of the air, and he's kind of like standing, kind of like touching the bosom and standing to the side like this, and just looking at you. What do you do?
I am, I'm gonna attack it.
You gonna attack
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
All right,
It's the devil.
I'm just gonna straight up attack it.
you just
I'm
gonna
gonna
straight up
try to
attack
throw
it.
my dagger at it,
right.
honestly.
Roll me
Talia? Huh.
attack roll. I am excited for this.
Talia just turned this into a Clint Eastwood movie. We're just gonna go in shooting.
Bam.
And then,
Bam.
wow.
That is a crit. So roll me some damage, and let me click on the. Oh, by the way, I forgot to tell you guys the. Okay. Okay, so that is
What's that when I
that
did
is
I do that right?
yeah. So you shoot your arrow like you as soon
Oh
as
no,
you.
I threw a dagger. I
Oh,
just
sorry.
took out my knife and just
So-
threw it at him.
So as soon sorry, my bad.
You're okay.
I'm used to you throwing arrows. So as soon as you hear the voice, the whole master knew that you were gonna come in. You instinctively, you don't even, you know, it's like your body had a mind of its own. I mean, it does, whatever. Your body just instinctively you just grab a dagger and you just threw it at the imp and just hit in his side. He's like, wait, like, and the imp is just like, you know, you just stabbed him really hard with that throw, and he's like, wait, I'm not. I come in peace. I'm not here to hurt you. It like he's just
Sneak
holding.
up on people.
Then why are you like saying
Then why are you
the
talking about your master?
Because
Laughing and stuff like that and appearing out of nowhere isn't very smart.
I'm an
Yeah.
imp. That's what we do.
Well,
you don't
she,
do it
she
well.
is. Well, she is an assassin. That's what she does. I mean, assassin. I don't know how to. Just she's very good at this.
So, actually, I feel so the imp. Let me show you guys how an imp looks. The people at home. So the imp, you know, he has like this wings on him, kind of like, you know, devil wings, kind of clove, sort of clove feet. It looks like a tiny devil essentially, and he's kind of like holding on his side. And he's pretty small, and he's like, the master sent me to spy on the people coming in and out of this place, mostly to watch and give information back. But
Wait, that sounds like you're an enemy.
well, wait.
It also sounds like you're not very good at this.
Wait.
That
It
one.
also sounds that you're not very like useful. So we could just.
The master knows that you showed up a few hours ago, and he knows that you are about to do something to this place. So he has a proposition for you, and he's kind of like breathing and trying to, like, you know, he's keeping the dagger in. No, he's not dying, but he's like pretty close to death.
Yeah, but did he know that we were in there earlier today?
Yeah.
Oh,
That yeah.
well.
Sorry about that one, Claudius. Kinda killed your parade.
Yeah, he's like, I told the master that the bosom grabber and his cohort came in, and they look like adventurers, and I think, you know, he put two and two together, and he thought you were gonna come in and take care of the place.
Okay.
So
So
what's the
what does your
proposition?
Well, the cult of the Dead Three they're not the problem. They are just pawns in this game. The main players are, you know, they're actually bigger people in Baldur's Gate, and my master works for them, but
Okay.
he would like to not work for them anymore.
Oh. So your master is trying to get away to start his own business.
Yes, he would like to not, you know, he would like to take care of them, if you understand.
And just your
So
master
you're-
has a
Taking
name?
care of people.
Sorry, I heard too many voices.
Yeah, it's out on character. Like you're
Yeah.
the goblin went like, I heard too many voices.
Yeah, I heard too many voices. You gotta like pick one I can look
in
at.
his defense, he's bleeding out.
I am bleeding out right now. It's hard to keep attention.
You go.
I'm really not good at this. I just so your master's willing to work with Captain Zaj over here?
That's not Captain Sarge. I just saw him transform right before you came in.
No, yeah.
But you know
yeah.
what?
Another dagger? Does anyone have another dagger?
No. Hey.
I pull out a dagger.
What's your master's name? Who's your master?
Oh.
Sorry, I got a quick text. Give me a second. Alright.
That's your master
Yeah,
text.
that's my other
Live.
master. Um,
calls. He calls.
no, I just have a task to do when we take our break tonight. Anyway, so his master. Let me tell you what he knows. The master is he is from the family. He is Turnswell Bathenpour. Let me write his name in the chat real quick.
Oh, he gave his name out? I thought it was gonna be harder than this.
Oh, you guys almost killed him. Like he's about to switch loyalties.
He's about to spill all the beans.
Yeah. Yeah, and people who live in Baldur's Gate, roll me a history check.
History?
Yeah. So Daniel, you know that you don't know the first name, but you know the last name. Bathampour is the last name of one of the dukes of Baldur's Gate. In particular, the Duke. Sorry, I'm hearing myself double. Toastu, could that be you?
Fuck. Sorry.
You're fine. So the Duke, the Duke Talamra Bathampour. So you presumably Thornswell might be her son.
Knowing that general information, I'll probably ask the imp that, just to see if my suspicion is correct on that.
Yeah, so the imp's like, yes, he is the son of the Duke. That's actually one of the people in charge of this little operation.
Okay.
He wants her gone. He wants his brothers gone. He wants them all gone. If you take care of them, he won't tell his mom that you're here. He will help you.
Help how?
How do we know we can trust you?
I'm also worried we're developing a rather strong strain of killing nobility here.
It's fine.
He's like, I swear, I'm telling the truth. And if you guys want to roll initiative, sorry, not initiative.
I'm like, shit. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
already.
telling
yeah.
the truth. Fireball.
Fireballs.
This
No,
poor
and-
imp is gonna be the
Just
easiest.
kidding.
Inside. Oh yeah, he is desperately telling the truth.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Like he seems like he's he's very scared of Kalia in particular, so he's kind of like shuffling whenever she moves a little bit closer to him.
Me too, buddy. Me too.
So you're gonna, if we help. How about this? How about you work for us?
Ooh.
What do you mean?
I don't like sneaky people. I don't like plans and like boys killing their moms. It sounds stupid.
Oh, you know, it's I understand where you're coming from, but you know, she is murdering a lot of people from Elturel. I don't know if that's your goal for being here, or maybe it's just the money. Master has money. He'll have her inheritance.
We do need to save the refugees.
Yeah.
See, Claudius, it all works out.
The thing is, you probably don't know because I don't have it, but I'm a Hell Rider. I don't like demons, imps, and I start getting close to him.
He
I walk
starts shuffling a little bit backwards.
As Xana's saying this, I walk up, I grab my dagger, and I point it at the imp, and I'm like, you know what? I look at Zan. I believe him. I think this is fine. And I'm still just shaking the dagger at him as I talk with
super
his blood dripping off.
intimidated. Yeah.
But
You know-
but for some reason, I found you cute.
I think this is fine. I think let's help. We're helping Eltrell, and because obviously that if this is bigger than what we're currently dealing with, then we need to get to the we need to just.
I get this, but like, how are we? Well, your master said he was gonna help us. I don't know. Claudius, what do you think?
So, I mean, the flames thought that just this site was responsible for all of this, right? All the killings we've been seeing, all the refugees that have been dying, all of it spawning right here from the Nymph's bosom.
Yeah. I mean, we can
think
still
it's-
get rid of. So it's. I guess we can still
I
get
guess
rid of the Nymph's bosom and.
I turned to the imp. Are they wrong?
They're just a pawn. But that three are just a pawn in a game that's bigger than this. Bigger than Eltrill's refugees. It could encompass the whole city.
I look at Claudius and I'm like eye contacting it up. I'm like, listen. I know for a fact that this would definitely be part of the plan. That it would definitely be some type of pawn scheme, that there is something way bigger going on. And as much as I don't like this little guy, he's got a point.
Right. Well, if we're gonna do
So-
this, it has to be unanimous. All in. Or
Sure.
Well, let's just
This
talk
guy's
about what
out.
the plan is.
Yeah.
If Impy over here is telling the truth.
It's actually Jerry, but okay, I'll take him.
Yeah.
Hey,
yeah,
your
sure,
name's Jerry?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Gary, he's
All
such
right.
a
All right.
Jerry.
First rule of
Just
business:
get the
we're
dagger
giving
back
the
at
better
him.
name. He's got to have a better name.
Sure. Okay. So if Jimmy here is telling the truth, and does that mean we're not going in there? That's what I want to know.
No,
Like,
no,
well,
Master.
how does this affect the plan tonight?
Oh, no,
No.
we're still going in there.
Master
Master
wants you to
wants us-
take them
Yeah.
all out.
He's just here to like he's a messenger from his master to basically help us.
Kalia, you're having echo issues.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
saw it.
So
Like, we're still doing this, but there's also
Okay.
like bigger fish to fry.
I think
yeah,
If you
I
catch
just
my
want to make
drift.
sure we reel this one in, and then we're still clear to go fishing again.
Yes, think about it like
Yeah.
think about it as a side quest. Like this guy
Yeah.
is giving us the big quest, but this needs to be done. It's like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
And-
if this is like pawns of a bigger thing, we need two things. We need to make sure nobody gets out of this alive, because we can't let anyone else be alerted or we're screwed. Also, we're probably going to have to act quick, because once it's found out that they're all dead regardless.
Yeah.
So,
all right. So we're
All
all
right.
in.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, Jimmy.
So
This is
this is you made a great decision tonight. So I won't, like I said, I won't. We won't tell the master's mother. So the master's ugly brother is doing business here. So that's the first target. And also feel free to take out everybody down here. That three should stay dead. And then after that, and then he kind of like, reaches into like a little side satchel that he was carrying, and he after that here, and then he throws like a whistle to Kalia, and he's like, just use that whistle, and I will come back with with the master's orders, and we'll give you your second target, which would be the other master's brother. After
Does
you're done with all of this, we can take care of his mother.
does that whistle just let you know that we want to see you, or does it like snap you to us?
It lets the master know that you want to see me, and he will send me to you.
Hmm.
Are you okay? Because I feel like you're almost dead.
I I will survive.
Okay.
And then he
I
kind of
just-
like
I
shuffles away.
Go
Oh,
go
that
get
means
some
we
health.
that means we can hit him again, though.
No.
No, I'm just
Ma-
asking.
Yeah,
I'm just asking
no.
for the fact that I don't know if we're gonna whistle and then some other Jimmy is gonna show up. Cause
No.
Good point. We'll get it like a Jason.
No, we
or a Jake.
Joey.
Master and I
Or-
have a relationship. Like we are. I'm his exclusive imp
Does
for
it
for
mean-
messaging. For messaging.
Hey, well. Oh god.
Oh,
This is the weirdest thing.
I know.
So
Alright, well, I mean, I guess we should go in. We've
Yeah.
been kind of just sitting in this courtyard talking to
Looking
this
to
imp.
him.
yeah, you
His master doesn't seem very
You
smart.
chose a really inconvenient time to come to us with this. You couldn't have done it like an hour and
Yeah,
a half
you
ago
saw
when we
us
weren't
like waiting.
about
Yeah.
like we were.
well, it's. I wasn't sure if you were gonna go in.
What do you mean? You just told us that he knew that you were
Well,
here, and then he
I
knew that
wasn't
you...
sure. The master was sure. I didn't know.
But aren't you
Oh,
supposed to
oh,
just
I
do what the
see.
master
Jimmy,
says?
Big
Look
help
at
when
what
you
I-
doubt
there
your
we go.
master.
Yeah, the master could have been wrong. Look, I am so sorry.
Do
I
you
am
God,
so
now we're
need
trusting
to
this guy?
question your master though?
See,
like,
the thing is, if you would come to us a little bit sooner, you might not have gotten a dagger up your side. Just saying.
I'm.
Hit on
Think
Jimmy
about it.
Knight.
You know, I will take this as a learning opportunity. And I'm gonna head out, and I will, just whistle when you finish the target here, and I will see you. And then he casts invisibility, and then just poofs out.
Does anyone
I was-
want to blow the whistle right now?
I kind of want to.
Ready to
You
do
should-
it.
I feel like you should, and just ask for your knife back. Because I feel like
Oh,
you
I took
just
it back,
lost a knife.
remember?
Yeah, she
I
took it.
pulled it out of him and shook it at him as
Yeah.
next
Oh.
to him.
Yeah,
I
he's.
didn't hear that.
That's why he's almost dead. Like he's been.
I was like, you know what?
Like you hear the pattering of some. He's not even flying. He's just running. You hear the pattering of some feet, and you kind of like see the blood droplets on the floor.
Wait, who has the whistle?
Kalia.
Can I borrow that whistle for a second?
No.
Oh man.
Right.
Poor
should we
imp,
go in?
you guys.
Alright. Kalia needs to kill something really bad right now.
I
That was
guess.
100% on him. You don't sit there and start
Yeah.
a group in the middle of infiltrating a cultist lair. Just be like, haha, hey guys.
Spent the majority of the last few weeks killing demons and cultists.
You can't do
Little
that.
menacing laugh. Hee, my master.
We're too jumpy.
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah.
Okay.
He's
um,
lucky only one of us threw a weapon or anything of that sort.
Yeah.
it's ready, man. I just pulled up magic missile. It was about to go down.
So I'm gonna say, just for role-playing
Yeah,
sakes, that he moved you guys over here to have the conversation.
Okay.
And now you're in the
So we
courtyard.
were doing this right outside of
Yeah.
the cultist space.
Yeah, and the cultists all heard you, and now you're just.
There's just a big pile of blood by the gate. Like,
Yeah.
So I guess time to go in, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So are you
Alright,
going?
so-
Are you going in stealthy or all in?
I'll
Well,
be
we
as
were going all
stealthy
in
as
and
possible,
before.
but
Exactly.
Yeah,
it's all in.
I'm over it. I'm gonna drop the disguise even. I'm just going.
Yeah.
I'm
All right. I'll give you
Alright.
that spell
Battle-
slot back just because I don't want you're gonna need it.
Battle formation, guys.
battle formations.
All
It
right,
is our
so
battle formation.
you guys gonna break in?
Yeah.
All right, what's the okay? So let me remove the
Where is
door.
That's the door,
Zan went there right now.
Yeah, I'm at the door, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna stand right in front of it. Everyone.
So just
All
let
of
me
you
know.
guys.
Just let me know, and I'll open the door for you.
Kick it open, Hellrider.
I summon Fast Heart to just kick open the door.
You can't do.
What if the whistle really goes to pass heart?
Can you imagine that?
Oh my god, Fast Heart is the head of the dead
Fast Heart is the
cultist.
boss.
So-
Fast heart is the imp.
I use
So as you know,
you try to summon Fast Heart, I use minor illusion to make a horse appear. You get excited, and it just disappears.
Oh.
oh. So as you
And then I
kick,
go in.
so yeah, as you kick in the door, you see like these 3 hooded figures kind of jump at the like the situation. So they're kind of patrolling around the area, and they see you, and they immediately grab their daggers. So everybody roll me initiative. Before you'd roll initiative, actually, if you click on your token, you're gonna see like some buttons at the top.
There's an initiative button, isn't there?
Yes, there is
Ooh.
I don't see it.
at the
Why
top.
was
That
this
nat 20 on an
23.16?
Oh, because it's using
Yeah,
Which one
using
is
the
it?
The tiebreaker.
dexterity, tiebreaker, so
Yeah.
it shows what your.
I'm
Well,
like, why is it
that's-
3.16? Like, what?
I'm so lost.
I
So-
get a 3.16, so the 3 is my +3 modifier, and the 16 is equal to my dex. That way, if you tied, the one with the
Interesting.
higher dex will be higher.
Yeah, it's a tiebreaker thing in case. Yeah. So
Wait. Where are you guys seeing all this?
Click on your
my
little
roll.
token.
And then look along the top
Oh,
of the screen.
yeah, unless you're doing something else.
Really like
Oh,
Greg.
I only have like check, cure wounds, divine smite. I don't have that. I
you don't have initiative.
It?
initiative.
It says
No.
in it.
weird.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
Yes.
You can have it.
In it to win it.
What are you guys doing? We're
Ooh.
in it.
All right, so
We're rolling decently.
for some reason, somebody that wasn't supposed to be in the initiative order is. Right, there we go.
I saw him.
Yeah. Shh. All right, so we'll. There you go. Turn order. So yeah, you guys come in. I'm gonna draw you a shape.
Wait, where
So-
are they?
So okay, so you can anywhere around this white square you can set up, and then we'll start the combat. And I will put some combat music because we're in combat.
What? Hell yeah! Why are you liking my spot?
Fine. Oh, go back there.
There we go.
Oh boy.
You're a ranger, do rangy things.
Yeah. Fasha.
Oh boy.
I just leveled up and I don't remember what I got. So give me like.
Oh man, that sucks.
Wait, what? What happened?
Oh no, what? Me?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, you said
Oh.
that sucks.
I was looking at my spells and things that I got leveling up, and it doesn't help me in this situation right now.
I'm trying to move you, Kalia, so that you can be in. Because you're like on top of Rika.
I'm on top of everyone. What is happening?
All right, there we go. So, the reason I put this white square, and I realize it's a poor choice of color. So let me just put it. This blue square is so that you guys can set up your marching order how you came in, so that way we can start the combat.
Okay,
All right.
that's not what I wanted to look at.
So anyway, those things at the top, those there are spells in there. There are weapon. The attacks are in there as well. So you don't even have to reach to your character sheet. I mean, you could if you're already used to that and you just want to do that, but you could potentially just do everything from the token, if that makes sense.
Did you went through like a lot of stuff to
Yeah,
do that?
I did.
Oh, I will use
Like
it. just for
if you click, like if I tell you, oh, give me an acrobatics check, you hit click check, and then you roll for like you scroll down to acrobatics, and then you can roll it.
Ooh.
And then same with save. If I tell you, oh, do me a dexterity save, you click on it, and then you look for the dexterity save, and we'll do it.
Look at you go.
And then let's see. So there's initiative. You guys already did that. And then all of your attacks should be there. And if you're a spellcaster, there's a little button that says spells. You click on it, and then it will show you a list of your spells in the chat that gets whispered to you.
Fancy
Well,
pants.
look at you.
Yeah, I've been taking programming classes, so I've been like, you know, trying to see if I can do something on Roll20. All right.
I'm
So-
proud of you.
So yeah, you have these 3 hooded figures, you know, raising their daggers at you as you kick the door in, Zan. And first on the turn order is Rika. What do you do?
Alright, I'm gonna pull out my rapier. And I'm gonna get it going. Actually, with 3 of them here, yeah, I'm just gonna go to this one over here on the side. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
As you get
Everything just went black for me.
oh, that's weird. Let me
All vision. Let me move back one. See.
yeah. There's like a.
Oh yeah.
Do you see it? Is it over there? Just
Yeah,
that square?
I've got the map. I can see the map that's been revealed, but I've lost all tokens and light suddenly since I placed, and now no matter where I move, I can't see.
Is it now? Can you see now?
Still the same thing.
That's weird.
I need to refresh Roll20.
You might need to refresh Roll20. Yeah.
Cool.
Sorry. Let me.
Nope, no worries.
I'm just gonna double check your token just in case, because it's supposed to have vision.
Yeah, I was able to see fine. It was just once I moved, it happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, refresh. I can see now.
Okay.
Let's see if it happens again when I move. No.
If it does happen again, let me know, because it could be that since there's like barriers of light, it might just got glitch into that barrier. Anyway.
All
Go.
right, so yeah, I'm gonna come over here and just take a little stabby stab with my rapier.
All right. So you made your attack roll. When before, as you were coming in, could you roll me a Arcana check?
Yep. God, this whole thing is so nifty. I don't have to
Right?
plan anything.
Right? Oh, okay. So you start feeling this as you get closer to him. You start feeling like this sense of weakness. No, you don't feel physically weak, but you feel like if there's a power around, like an aura around him, that if you get hit by that dagger, you're gonna feel it even worse than usual.
Okay.
All right.
Still gonna do the attack.
All right. So yeah, that's definitely a hit. Roll me damage. How do you want to do this?
I sit there and I feel, so like I walk over and I feel the kind of energy and I kind of sniff, and once I kind of know, I'm just gonna look at him and just like focus, and then very quickly I'll draw the rapier right out into its chest, kind of like in one fluid motion, and then just pull back and kick the body over.
Yeah, he's like blood, you know, like he tried to like deflect it, but he couldn't get in time. Like your motions were too light, you know, too lightning fast, and then you just he kind of you just pierce his heart, and now he's like bleeding on the floor, and you know, like that aura that he had around him immediately drops, and you know that he's not of this world anymore.
Cool. So I sit there, and when that happens, I'll just call over very quickly over my shoulder. The daggers are gonna be trouble, and that'll be my turn.
All right.
Actually, how much movement did I have? That was 5,
That
10,
was
15, 20
let's see.
to get it. Arguably 25, because I'm assuming this is like a desk or a pool or something.
Yeah, you. I'm gonna say the pool is kind of like difficult terrain.
Yeah, so I would have had to go all the way around. So I've got 5 feet, so I'll just move 5 more back there.
Okay, sounds good. All right, and Zan, you are up on the turn order. And Kalia, you're on deck, so just so you can start thinking about your moves.
Okay.
I guess I'll move right here.
Mm-hmm.
And
And
I'll look at the guy.
roll me Arcana, just to see if you feel that feeling.
Yeah, what's the safe?
So you just click on check, and then Arcana.
check. No, I wasn't sure if it was safe or...
Ooh, this music is like too bossy for a minor encounter. Yeah, you don't feel the how do you say, you don't feel that sense of dread. You're just in it to win it. You're like, this is the guy I gotta kill. I'm gonna kill him.
Alright, I guess I will do something I learned from a friend. And I'm gonna Hunter's Mark him.
Oh, you have Hunter's Mark?
Yeah.
What?
What?
And I'm gonna attack him.
All right.
Where is it? Oh, alright. Oh.
So
okay, there we go.
So the Hunter, so that would be if you hit, right?
Yeah, that's if I hit. Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's definitely a hit. Yeah.
And my damage would be.
Yeah.
9 plus 5,
How do
13.
you want to kill him? You guys are just one-shotting them.
Hell yeah.
Well, look at Kalia and says, "Look, I learned this," and then I slash him,
Like,
marking him with my finger, like going like this, and just like, bam.
do you do
You
like?
can move it.
So do you do like, I don't know, like people do when they're about to hit a home run, like,
Yeah, exactly.
and then just.
Yep, that's exactly how I do.
And then his head just pops, like you just slash his head out, like just his head is like rolling on the floor. You have removed it so ceremoniously from his body, and now he's, he crumples on the floor, and the other guy's like is screaming like, "Mark, get out here! They're killing us!"
Mark?
Mark.
You start hearing some shuffle on this side of the on this side of the hall, near that massage room. Daniel was getting a massage last time. Kalia, you're up.
You said these are just like pools?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna just move right here, and I'm obviously gonna go for the one that's left,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna use my longbow.
Do it.
Let's see.
Let's see.
13.
That is a hit.
Oh, sweet. Okay. All right.
These are squishies.
That'll be 9.
You not enough to kill him, but he is like, that arrow just slices, like it goes straight through his belly, and you see him, like, he kind of drops one of his daggers, but he manages to grab the other, like one of the other ones in his belt, and he's like, really feeling it. Claudius,
Okay.
you're up. I mean, do you have any movement or bonus actions you want to use?
No, that's it. I got
Alright.
too excited with the imp earlier.
Gotcha. Claudius, you're up.
Okay, I'll step into the room.
Step into the room.
You see the carnage.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and just Sacred Flame the last guy.
All right. Roll me for Sacred Flame.
So he gets what is it? Dexterity saving throw.
Gotcha. All right. Let's see what he does. I also have that particular token thing for them too. I'm very excited about it.
Yeah, because you don't have to go through like all.
Yes, I don't have to have like so many windows. You guys have no
I need you
idea.
to give me this. What is this, like an API?
It's an
came up with, or is
API.
it something
No,
I
it's an
need to
API
know?
that I found in the library. But it's funny because but I failed the roll. So it's funny because I was doing it, I have a template and everything, and I was doing it, and then I found the API. I was like, oh, damn it! Like, I could have used this whole time. Instead of here, I was
need you
doing
to give me this API and let me know how to set it up because
Oh,
this
yeah.
will make my life so much easier.
Oh my god, yes. So yeah, I failed to save. So how do you describe how you kill them with this radiant sacred
7's
flame?
enough?
Yeah, because he's almost dead.
So I blew at max damage for no reason.
I mean, they have 11 HP. Like they don't have they're not the hardiest.
Yeah, I think with Sacred Flame, I keep imagining Roy Mustang. I just walk in there and snap.
Snap. I can't snap, so yeah. You just snap and you're
And just a.
he just like you see this warm flame, like he's burst into flames, and it's a warm flame, but it's not something that's spreading around the rooms. So it's not like this type of regular flame, and it's just so awe-inspiring, that flame, while his corpse is just being burned to a crisp on the in front of the pool.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it's a very bright golden flame.
Ah, that's why you just incorporate the goal in your spells. We're gonna keep the initiative order because at that moment that shuffling ended, and your the so-called Mark is about to open the door. Daniel, so he opens the door and he steps into the room, and he's like, what the hell is going on here? And you know, he readies, so let me show you. He's a necromite of Merkel. So
Well, that sounds lovely.
he has how do you call it, a skull flail, and so you faced them before, so they yeah. So anyway, he gets into the room. He starts swinging his skull flail. Daniel, you see him coming in. You're up. What do you do?
I'm just gonna cast Magic Missile
All right.
at 2nd level.
Second level.
Yeah.
All right. So hit. You can. I think you have it on the thing. If you don't have it, click on spells, and then it'll whisper you the spells that you have, and then you click on Magic Missile, and then cast it as a 2nd level.
That is so cool.
Right.
This is so insane.
Yeah. This is what happens when I
I love
have.
how everybody's like, oh, this
Everybody's
is
geeking out about this.
Dude, you don't have to open up your character sheet except for like referencing a feat, really, and that's
Exactly.
Yeah. It's
it.
great.
And as a DM with 1,000 tokens, oh my god.
He's great, yeah. So that's 4 missiles, right?
It's when cast at 2nd level or higher, it creates an extra spell slot. So it's 4 missiles, and they do 4 force damage at piece.
And you just aim them all straight at him.
Straight at him.
All right, let's see if that's enough. That is enough. So how do you want to do this?
As he comes out of the door, as much as Daniel wants to seem like he did this on purpose and he's totally cool, he kind of gets scared. And when my hands go up like this, 4.
Oh, hi,
four
Mark.
missiles, two come out of each hand, and they all converge on this poor guy.
Wait, did you just do like Richard Nixon, like the whole? He's like, and you just threw the spells.
He pops out and go, wow! And then
And all those missiles coming out of your hands, and you're scared, in your response, and then you cave like 4 holes in his torso. He kind of looks like a cartoon character when he's about to fall from a precipice, but like he's just feeling his holes and then falls to the ground dead.
look at Claudius next to me. Well, he won't do that again, will he? You're welcome.
And that's it for this encounter.
Is there a bathroom in here?
You guys are so jumpy today. Like, Callie just killed the
I was gonna
imp.
say you just went Jimmy on his ass.
Hey, Joey deserved it, okay?
Poor Jason.
I don't know. That Jake is crazy.
Did you see what
So-
happened to Ferris?
So yeah, all of you know, you have these 4 bodies. What do you do?
I suppose we
Oh.
should probably hide them in case someone decides to come in after us. and
I
then-
I want to go investigate
do
this
that.
guy.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was about to go do. So I guess I'll
Yeah,
go
if
with
we're
Kylie on
gonna
investigate.
drag bodies around, we should lighten them
Yeah.
up first, right?
All right.
I can get behind that. I'll
Oh.
have search. I'll
Damn
look at the
cultists.
body of the one I killed.
Gotcha. I'm gonna keep the turn order at how it is, but just because it's easier. But if you guys want to roll initiative again,
I
We
think
can.
I'm fine keeping the order when I'm at the top.
Me too. I guess I'll.
I think you closed it on us so we.
no,
wouldn't-
yeah,
Oh,
I closed it, but I'll open it up later if we need it. So
Yeah.
so yeah, so you guys loot the bodies. Let's see, I'm just gonna go with how it looks on screen. So let's see, the Rika, the Nightblade that you're looting has 8 silver pieces.
I'm rich.
Claudius, the Nightblade you are looting has 16 copper pieces. And Zan, the one that you're looting, has 9 gold pieces.
In a horse whistle.
No. You keep trying though.
So
Good
close.
try, good try.
Wait, how much? Sorry.
9 gold pieces.
Okay.
Yeah, and then the Kalia, the Necromite that you're looting, has 11 gold pieces. And for some reason, parts of a broken spyglass in a small leather bag. You don't, it doesn't have any like significant meaning, so he might have been peeping at somebody at some point, and you don't know.
Alright, I'll give Daniel 6 gold pieces out of it, and I'll take the other 5.
Oh yeah,
Alright.
we were about to fight.
Yeah.
Right, so
I know you're a struggling artist. You need it.
It's a difficult field to get into, okay?
So what do you guys do now that the room is yours?
Giving a break. He lost his match and he has to buy a new one.
Well,
You know how expensive that was? I
we
saved
saw
my whole life for that.
4. We saw 4 hooded cloaks go in here, and I mean this
did,
is
yeah.
4 bodies, but it's only 3 of the same hooded cloaks. So I feel like there's still more people in here.
Of course there is.
There's the brother, right?
Yeah,
Should
we're
be in here.
expecting to go
Oh,
down and
I
find
mean,
a lot more.
we could. Let me try something real quick. Let me
Where
see.
should we go?
I'm gonna take a look around to see if there's a good place to hide these bodies in the meantime that won't
Okay.
be easily discoverable.
Sure.
Cool.
Roll me an investigation check.
I was gonna ask if the pool water's clear or just
It's
cloudy enough.
it's clear. You don't need to roll me anything for that. So with an 11, you find there's like kind of like a tower. Sorry, like a towel locker kind of thing. You could potentially just remove the towels and kind of prop the bodies in there.
Okay.
Kind of like
I'll
Metal
start
Gear
doing that.
Solid 2. Like
Yeah.
you just put the bodies in the locker. Yeah.
I'll start moving bodies in there, and then I'll put the towels like I don't know, just kind of like beside them or
Mhm.
in a different room. If this is like in one section, I'm gonna put the towels elsewhere so that if some people don't find them, they're not gonna instantly be like, I should put these back in this right spot.
Right. I got a couple of questions before I do something.
All right.
So from the little imp, we know that the person that's here, it's basically a worshiper of one of the dead 3, right?
It's the dead 3 are all down here. So all of them are worshippers of a particular god of the dead 3.
Okay. So that means if I do divine sense, I should be able to
What's
maybe
divine
track
sense?
them out. Divine sense. I'm gonna link it so people can see it.
Oh,
Divine sense if they're humanoids, it won't.
It won't.
So divine sense is worded weird because it says you sit there and find strong evil, but because alignment isn't actually a thing, what it does is it basically lets you detect undead, demons, fae, basically creatures that would be seen as existing as purely good or purely evil, but humans and stuff aren't part of that.
Okay.
But you do sense some strong evil coming, like your nose is now that there's no perfumes and stuff filling your nostrils when you were back here a few hours ago. Your nose is picking up a kind of like a little bad smell coming from the bottom, so presumably something underneath the bathhouse smells wicked. Hello?
Oh, my
Sorry, I
character's
thought
like,
all you
okay.
freezed.
No. No, I'm trying to go okay. Metagaming thing wise, that's not good. My character wise, it's like, I think they're on they're under us. There's gotta be a way to get under us.
Well, there's a few doors. I mean,
Yeah, you see there's two rooms. So there's the room that the necromite came from. That's where Daniel had his massage last time. And then there's the room where there's a room to the south where Zan had his massage last time.
oh yeah, that's right. You noticed the weird the window or something looked weird. Looked strange.
It wasn't.
A mirror or something, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a
It was a window.
Window.
Yeah.
So should we go there first? You said that one's this one
Yeah,
right
it's
here,
over
right?
This one.
Right next to me.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't know
I
why
mean,
my
that's-
collar's white. Let me change that.
That's where I'd want to go, honestly.
Okay.
See,
But at the same time, though, the other massage room might have a bad guy or something.
We
in
should
it.
do a full check, yeah.
I don't want someone to sneak up behind us.
All right.
That's fair. I can go and open this door with my hand crossbow out.
all right.
Are those the other ones are windows?
Yeah, the other ones are windows.
This one's.
Yeah. So let me open up those doors for you.
Stand right behind Rika.
Yeah,
I've
and
got my hand crossbow ready. If I see anyone inside, I fire.
so you don't. Yeah, you don't see anybody inside as you open the door. You do see there's a massage table draped in clean towels, and a bottle of there are bottles of scented oils on top of it, so it's kind
I
of like
take all of
ready. Oh, okay.
All of them.
So just add to your pack 2 bottles of scented oils.
Mm.
That's for the horse.
Of course it is. I'm
Alright.
gonna give it.
Alright, so yeah, I want to go into this one then.
Okay, so same deal. You see the massage table draped in clean towels, and you see like the bottles of perfume on top of it. But you do see that window that Daniel was mentioned before on the north
Yeah, I want to
wall.
investigate that window.
Roll me investigation check with advantage.
Okay, I was about to say I'll help her for advantage.
Yeah, she's looking for that circular stain, circular piece in the stained glass window. Daniel would know where it is automatically, but all right. Anyway, you got it. So
Yeah.
so yeah, as you're looking for that particular circular piece that Daniel pointed out from his last visit here, you see on the stained glass that circular piece, and it has kind of like slot that if you touch it, it kind of indents inside, and it's kind of like a handle. And then if you start rotating the handle, and as you rotate it, the window pane starts moving to the side as you're starting to rotate it, revealing a room behind it. Let me reveal that for you. If it lets me. There you go.
Okay. Is everybody behind me? Because I'm gonna start going in.
I'm sort of
I'm
behind.
Yeah.
I'm behind you.
As the door is opening, you feel a pungent smell. All of you, not just Zan. It smells like a sewer. Like, you're starting getting whiffs of, bad water. And like a foul sewer smell is starting to reach through. And as you're starting to go through that room, you see stairs that are how do you say descending 20 feet down below.
Right.
Okay.
Everyone, follow me.
Wait, was it this one?
Oh,
Was it
no,
this?
not
Oh, it
that
was
one.
that one.
No, I don't know how can you move through the barriers? You're not supposed to. Anyway,
It just lets us.
all right, so don't do
Just
it.
straight-
Don't do
Anyway,
it.
It's really, really touchy in the sense where if you have any barrier open, like a window, it'll let you pass through it.
Yes, don't do it. Let me fix that.
I didn't mean to go there. I'm sorry.
Because if you do it when you're not supposed to, it's gonna suck.
Gonna be.
I'm gonna end up pooping myself.
Yeah. Also, it has to do with dragging. You never
Mhm.
want. If you want to be careful, don't drag. Use your arrow keys.
Oh,
As you go.
okay.
There it is. I restricted movement, so I will. And also,
Oh,
So
okay.
now-
I
now
didn't
you can,
realize I can
yeah.
just use my little arrow keys.
Yeah.
I thought I had to drag it.
so now I'm gonna move you guys to the next. So all of you guys are gonna go down the stairs.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
All right. So I'm gonna move you guys there, and then once
Ooh,
we get,
actually, before we leave,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I want to go to the front doors and lock them.
Oh, good call.
Nice.
All right. So how do you secure?
Yeah.
So you go over there and secure them.
Yeah. If there was no just bolt lock or however, I don't know if we found.
Yeah, they have a
any
bolt lock.
bodies.
Yeah, they have.
Yeah,
I mean, actually, no. The
I'll-
bolt lock was broken by Zan's kick, so you'll probably have to maybe put a chair or something from the reception desk.
I'll move a chair and then maybe I'll take some of the daggers from the bodies and use them as wedges under the door or something like that.
All right, cool.
I'll just do whatever I can to try to make it seem locked.
Sounds good. You do that, and I will move you guys now. The next part. So give me a second. I'm just gonna fix token. I'm just gonna cut you and paste you there. I don't know if that messes up with. Actually, I can't do that for some reason. I can't cut
Yeah, I was
you and
gonna say
paste.
we're not
Yeah.
moving.
Yeah.
I'll move you. Don't worry. I like that all you guys are together. All right, there we go. Done.
Oh man. Okay.
Yeah, you're gonna have to zoom out, but you're. There you go. So as you
It's pitch black, yeah.
yeah, it's if you don't see anything. So let me describe it. So, first of all, who has dark vision? Raise your hand or tell me.
No, I do.
I think
I
do.
do.
You have dark vision?
Dark vision. Yeah.
Oh, I thought no. Well, I meant Zan. I didn't know Zan had dark vision.
I'm a half elf.
And
Oh, that's right. That's right. I
and
always forget that.
Daniel, you're a half elf too.
I'm a high elf.
High elf, okay. And Kalia is a half elf. I'm sorry, no, a tiefling. And
Yeah.
but Rika,
So none for me.
yeah. So as you're going down the stairs, you see two sputtering torches in the walls that are illuminating like the staircase. But as you are getting lower and lower, the dungeon below is dark. Anybody who has dark vision, however, can see. I think Kalia can see. Let me just double check her vision. Can you see Kalia
Oh yeah.
on the
I can
map?
see.
Okay.
Yeah.
So anybody who doesn't have dark vision will have to,
I'll pull out and light a torch.
All right.
I'm
Once
gonna
I realize
cast
it's gonna
light
be
on my
bright.
shield.
Okay. So let me give you some light. A second. And I keep switching windows because I'm using two windows. Let me give you light. Claudius. Where are you? Low light. And a torch. And how many feet of light gives you that spell, Claudius?
Sorry. Yeah.
Oh, 20-foot radius. Bright light within 20 feet. Dim light for another 20 feet.
Okay, so
It's
So that'll be 40
which is
for
one.
low light and then bright light 20. Cool. Save settings. Can you see now, Claudius?
Yes.
Alright, cool. And then for you, Rika,
It'll be the same thing, 20 and 20.
20 and 20. Alright, so 20. So 20 for bright light and 40 for low light. This is so cool, guys. I haven't used this feature, so I am excited. Okay, there you go. You guys can see now.
Did our two sources combine?
Yeah.
We probably have, or you probably have extended a little bit because I'm a little further ahead.
So anyway, when you come into this room, you know the chamber at the bottom of the staircase is empty and unlit. So you guys lit your various light sources, and you notice that this floor is flooded with foul smelling water, and it's kind of about 2 feet depth. You see that the walls are hen with limestone, and the ceiling is like 9 feet high. And you know, people who kind of notice the walls over here on the north side of things, you see that the water's kind of come seeping through the walls. So presumably you're next to a sewer.
Okay.
Stinky.
Yeah, and then south of you, you can see 2 5-foot wide corridors, and the ceiling being kind of like a foot down from in those corridors. What do you do? Actually, sorry. Before you tell me what you do, I think it's a good time for a break. It's 1 hour 42 in the recording. Do you guys want to take a break, or we can keep going?
No, it's a good break part.
All right.
Use it as a bathroom break.
All right, so we'll take a quick break and then we'll come back into the dungeon. I'm so excited. All right, I'm gonna pause it here. All right, we're back. So yeah, you are in this stanky, dark part of the dungeon. What do you do?
Well, I'm kind of curious what this one is over here. Like what this little entryway goes into.
Okay.
Let's get a little look at what we're dealing with, I think.
Yeah, you can, as long as you just let me know before you head into the room, I can describe it to you. But yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. I'll
that
walk over
way.
this
Yeah.
way and take a look in.
I'll follow.
Yeah, so it's just as you go in, actually let me check something real quick.
Just to be clear, which passage is the stairwell we came down?
This guy over here.
That one. Okay.
And give me a second. I'm just doing something real quick because I forgot to do this and I should have done this. Got it. So as you go in, it's just more of that hem, like that lime wall, and you just essentially you see more sewage kind of seeping through this area over here. So it's closer to the sewer for sure. So you think that the water's kind of coming from this side of the structure, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
And roll me a perception check. Kalia, sorry.
I am. Sorry, I was
Okay,
trying to
you're
find
fine.
it.
So you kind of you get into the room and you kind of feel your hands around, the walls, and there's kind of like a door on this side that's carved to look like the surrounding limestone wall. What do you do?
I'm gonna look over my shoulder and look at everybody and say, I found something. And try and open the door.
Okay. What is the rest of the crew in?
Right next to him.
All right.
I'll just have torch in one hand, rapier in the other, just kind of like a relaxed grip as I'm looking to see what happens.
All right. Cool.
Me too. I'm just
Agreed.
waiting for.
Yeah. So as you push on the door, the door just it looks like it's surrounding the limestone walls, but as you push it, it pushes through, and you see kind of like this corridor. And let me pull it up for you. Just trying to, because I don't have it zoom in like I do on the other thing. There we go. And you start, seeing more of that, sewage. Like if you go through the corridor, you could sort of see there's like another area with more sewage on the ground. And as you step into the room, you see, the limestone walls, the ceiling, but then the only exception here from the other room is there's a floating body face down in the middle of the flooded room.
Nice.
And it's a shirtless humanoid, and it has like some knife wounds on its back, and it's just bloated and floating around in this area.
Okay.
What do you do?
Well, I'm assuming it was a victim of the cultists. I want to investigate the body to see if there's anything on him.
Okay.
I'm assuming there's not, but
Hey, roll me an investigation check, and everybody, you can start heading down here if you want to see what Kali has seen.
Okay.
I'll kind of stick to the back and keep an eye behind.
I'm waiting for Zan to go first.
All right, so with
yeah,
a
I didn't do well.
Yeah, with a 5, the body's in its small clothes, so he doesn't have like anything that would point to what the person was. You do see that there's that it's incredibly bloated, so you don't know how long it's been there, but based on your experiences with dead bodies, you think that person's been dead for a while and it's been floating there. What does the rest of the crew do?
I think as she's looking at the body, I'm gonna try and sneak past her, kind of up to here where this corner is, and kind of just look around the corners
Sure.
sneakily.
Yeah, roll me a stealth check.
Okay. Oh wait, I can do the thing. Checks.
Yeah, right?
Oh,
So good.
I love this.
I know. I'm so excited.
So easy. I love it.
Mm.
Oh, crap.
So, you managed to, with a 12, you managed to kind of mask your steps in the water as you're trying to see while Kali is checking out the body. And you notice in this room, there's 3 wooden beams that are kind of like bracing the ceiling, so it kind of looks like the ceiling is... It doesn't look like it collapsed, but it looks like it might be about to collapse if it wasn't for those, wooden beams.
Okay.
And there is an altar covered in entrails in the northeast corner. So right around here.
I would love to investigate that,
Do an investigation check.
which I can do with this handy dandy.
Yeah, handy dandy token actions.
Sorry, I really like it. Like,
All
it's
right.
super cool. Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
So I'm gonna walk up to it, I guess, and investigate it.
All right, so yeah, you investigate the hell out of that altar. So as you get, close to it, you see there's like humanoid entrails that were left on the altar, and there is a symbol of the god of murder, Baal. And let me pull them up real quick, so just to give you a refresher on who this Baal is. There's a picture of the symbol of Baal. So he is the Farunian god of violence and ritualistic murder. So yeah, as you get closer, you see that, that there's like entrails there, and there is a wax tablet and a stylus lying on the altar next to the entrails.
Wax tablets. Okay.
Let's see. Yeah, you could read them. So it's in common. Sorry, I thought it was in another language, but it's in common. So the wax tablet has like various prophecies that have been kind of divined by the entrails, or so that's what you think. And you can read them. The first prophecy, it says, and I'll write it on the chat. When the box is opened in the house of Aluando, the path forward shall be revealed. So that's one. And roll me a history check. And are you telling this to the crew? I just want to gauge if this is all happening while they are investigating, or if you told them and you're bringing them up to speed as you're there.
Sure, yeah. I mean, he's not exactly candid, or, well, I don't. Yeah, he's very open. You know Daniel, so
Okay.
I'm sure by now I would have been waving my arms and everything, trying to get people to pay attention.
All right. So yeah, all of you guys are seeing this then, as Daniel is reading the entrails and all this stuff. So
I'll look and like, oh god, that's gross.
yeah.
Did you touch that?
Well, I didn't know. I had to read the tablet. Like,
You had to read the tablet.
yeah,
You had to.
yeah. Why?
Okay. No, just
It just,
just wanted to know. Just duly noted.
I don't know. It seemed like a good idea at the time. Do
So
you have like a napkin or anything?
No.
Oh, okay.
And I don't even have anything to cover that smell.
yeah,
While I'm trying to like hide the 2 bottles of
it's
oil
the
that I
perfume.
grabbed.
So as you read that first one, everybody roll me a history check. So you already rolled one, Daniel, so you're fine. But everybody else can roll me one too.
Just grab my token. Go check. History.
Claudius, you got advantage on your history check, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Because you're learned.
Roll.
Actually, no, Daniel also get advantage, so I'm going to take your 15 too. Yeah. But yeah, whoa, okay. So, yeah, so...
Well, damn, Claudius.
So Daniel and Claudius, you know that the House of Aluando, so you know that Aluando founded the fortress. Well, it's not a fortress. It's like a fortress library city. Not city. It's kind of like a village. So yeah, a fortress village. That's a fortress library village called Candlekeep, and he is known as the person who foresaw the coming of the Baal spawn. So Ball, you know, he's one of the dead three, so he's dead. One of the things that he did to try to survive, to try to like beat, you know, to try to resuscitate, was he, you know, he essentially created multiple spawns of him. So like he had multiple people that he dubbed as his children, the Ball spawn, and essentially was his way of trying to come back to the realm of the, you know, to the material plane. And it's, you know, essentially it's the events of Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, if you guys ever played the game. So yeah, he foresaw the coming of the Ball spawn. So that's the first prophecy. So you guys know that the House of Aluando could be referring to Candlekeep. That's the first thing that's written on the tablet. The second thing that's written on the tablet is, one of the four shall be damned to hell, one of the four shall be struck by a thunderbolt, and one of the four shall rise. Let me paste that. So that's the second one. So I'll let that seep in for a little. What do you guys say when Daniel reads that one?
I don't know. I'm just kind of thinking on it.
One of the four, though, isn't there? Wasn't there only 3 of these guys?
There's the dead 3, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the second prophecy. The third one and the last one on the you know, wax tablet. It says, the great sun shall be blackened, and the devil legions of Avernus shall conquer Elturel.
That would make sense. That one we know of.
That one has my attention.
No one has my attention.
Mm-hmm. So, Claudius, roll me a religion check.
Any advantage or just straight?
Just straight religion check. So with the 12, you know of Avernus. You hear of it, you know, during your training as a cleric. Avernus is it's the first layer of hell. It is essentially the part of hell where the demons and the devils are at war. So there's this war that's happening in hell called the Blood War, or so you've heard, in your training as a cleric. In Elturel, you've heard more about it because Elturel is known for its Hell Riders, and the Hell Riders are known for being these knights, these paladins that went into Avernus with the angel Ariel, and essentially Zariel, my bad, I messed up her name. So the angel Zariel, they went into hell with her, and they and they essentially like came back and lived to tell the tale. Like they went into hell to beat back the demonic horde, and came back to tell the tale. And that's where the Hell Raiders got their name from, because they rode into literal hell, if that makes any sense. So that's the extent of what you know of Avernus as a cleric. What do you do with this knowledge?
I relay it to the group if fascinating stuff. Some trivia. in case you guys didn't know, and then I say all that.
What do you what does the rest of the crew say?
How do you know all this stuff?
I actually went to class.
I went. Well,
I was there. Come on.
So,
yeah, but did we not have fun when I was around?
No, that's true.
I keep pondering about the second one,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
the only thing that I could find for it's the Council of Four.
You mean the Dukes of Baldur's
Yeah.
Gate?
Yeah.
So the Council of Four, for the people at home, they are the big dukes, the big, the essentially the people who are the ones in charge of Baldur's Gate. And one of them right now, it's missing in action, which is
Which
uh,
was
Needs
the
to
one.
be an Elturel.
yeah.
Yeah. Who got damned to hell.
Oh. You're onto
So-
something.
So one should be struck by Thunderbolt, and then one of the four should rise.
Mm-hmm.
So that means that one's gonna be killed by a Thunderbolt, and the other one's gonna rise to power.
Or some sort of like impacting thing.
Or the one that's in hell's gonna rise. I don't know. It's just
But what if it also means the dead three though, and there's
One
something
more?
happens to these people or whatever they are, and then because of that, then one more rises, and then there's 4 of them. I don't know.
Why are there 3 predictions for 4 of them?
That's a good point too.
We're missing one.
Mm-hmm. So, you also know, Daniel, from your studies, that you did pay attention, that did Ball, as one of the dead three, these altars are used to, divine entrails to make, these predictions. But he also, Vol's good to his followers, to people who like make offerings to him. You don't exactly have to be a big follower of him. You can make an offering to him. Yeah, so if you think to yourself, I don't know if you reveal it to the others, but you think to yourself, if you can place a body or a body part on the altar, you could probably gain Ball's at least some sort of boon from him, based on your studies. If you would, I don't know if you want to reveal this to people or tell people about it.
Yeah, I'll tell people about that. I mean, Claudius and I were just talking, so I would definitely tell Claudius.
Okay. You also know that you could desecrate the altar if you wanted to as well, and Ball wouldn't like it, but that's something you could do that.
Destroying it. But is it? What I'm just wondering, is there any sort of implied order? Like, was this a predicted timeline or just 3 independent?
Three independent readings. It looks like, because you guys already seen the Great Sun shall be blackened.
Well, that's what I was worried. The other stuff already happened.
So yeah, there's no like a legend telling you, oh, this happened, or you don't know yet.
Just crossed off the list.
Yeah, there's not like a crossing on. It's just this has been divine and left there.
Well, here's the thing too. If this is just an altar to Ball, I mean, chances are that there's also Merkel and Bane's altar somewhere in here too, and that may have more weird prophecy things.
Good.
That is true. Right, are we done with this thing? Cause I wouldn't mind getting the bad side of a demon. Lord. God.
Getting on the bad side of a demon of your god, you mean?
Yeah, I'm done with it. I
All right.
don't think there's anything else to be learned from this.
So what do you do?
I'm gonna keep the tablet and then whatever they want to do to the altar.
All right.
I
So
just want to move forward. I don't care about the
Yeah.
altar.
I'm not worried about it.
You can
I
hit the
painted-
entrails with sacred flame.
I painted pink.
so wait.
You put some of your essential oils on it.
No,
Make it smell good.
no, that's me. That's mine.
So you just destroy it.
Okay.
So I look at Claudius like, shall we do this?
Yeah.
All right.
Sure.
So he turns it. I guess he turns into flame, and then I smack it with my sword. Cut it
So-
in half.
So as you cut, as you guys just desecrate the altar, you kind of feel like you rectified a great evil, and I don't know, you kind of feel stronger for it. Claudius, San, you guys gain 5 temporary hit points.
Ooh.
Ooh. Well, that went definitely not the right way that I thought.
Yeah, that did not go how Kalia thought.
Like, you guys feel like you took 100 damage. That's what I thought it was gonna go for.
No,
That's what I thought it was too. Is you were to get like a point of exhaustion or something. It was gonna
Yeah.
pop out or
I mean,
something.
it could be like just some self-righteous, like you're like, good job, we're the goodies, we're the good guys, and it just like inflated your strength.
I
Yeah.
needed that.
Yeah.
That felt good.
Right? Huh. It goes back to what we were talking about earlier. So I just leave it at that.
All right, so
Not
there,
gonna go through it.
so there is a staircase, going down to, going up to on the south, and it's you're not if you go up it, you're not gonna be standing in water anymore.
Okay.
I like the idea of
Let's
that.
do that.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, there was another path before, but sure, let's keep going this way. We can always go back.
Yeah. I mean, we're already this deep in it.
So
This
as
way.
you
Might as well keep.
Yeah, as you step, go up the stairs and kind of step into this room, you see like a black wall on this dry alcove, and hung on that wall is a 5-foot wide, 7-foot tall tapestry. And it depicts a grisly scene of 4 faceless figures ripping apart a 5th figure who is screaming.
Now there's 5 of them?
And there's the tapestries right here.
Four faceless figures.
Ripping apart a 5th figure.
Weird. Is there any? Can I do I notice anything off? Like, is it like covering something in the wall or?
Roll me an investigation check.
I would like to look behind the tapestry.
That's what.
All right. So how are you investigating? I need you to give me a.
I'm just kind of up in it. I'm kind of lifting it and looking around.
You're
it
lifting
and
it?
just- Yeah.
Okay. So
boy. I put it back down.
as you, so who was with you when you were Daniel? You're there with her.
Was.
As
Yeah, I already said it, so.
as you get close to it, I'm gonna you rolled high. I'm gonna give you an opportunity here. As you get close to it, you kinda smell like something moldy that's coming from the like the tapestry feels a little bit moldy, and you're getting in the sense that something's behind it. As do you still pick it up? Like, what would your character do, even if it smelled this moldy thing?
I mean, Kalia wouldn't care about the smell, but if I felt that something was behind it, I'd probably. I mean, I'd maybe grab my dagger and move it out of the way,
Okay.
just so that like if there's something I can like, quick stab or something.
All right, but you still move it.
Yeah, I still move it.
All right. So as you move it, and then, Daniel's right next to you. You see a 5-foot square patch of yellow mold. And then as soon as you move the tapestry, it releases its spores. And the spores fill a 10-foot cube from that area. So I'm gonna say, let's see. So yeah, it grabs both of you guys. Roll me a Constitution saving throw, both of you.
Awesome, cool, great.
Would that be in saves?
Saves. Haha, right?
Oh man,
Oof.
I can't be with advantage.
Okay. Both of
That's
you
gonna be fun.
guys take 11 poison damage,
Holy balls.
and you both are not feeling well. You both are poisoned.
I sure am.
You just start coughing, and you kind of feel like you're about to like puke your insides after getting a whiff of the spores. What does the rest of the crew do as they see this?
11? Oh God.
Are you okay? Are you unconscious?
Not yet.
You guys are okay? What happened?
God, what did you guys do?
Like hopping up a storm. I thought there was something behind the.
I don't know. I
It's
thought
mold.
there might be
Mold,
gold.
guys.
It looked cool. Don't do it.
You just
Be careful, guys. There's mold everywhere.
when you say you
Everywhere.
don't do it, you just hold it like you're about to puke.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bear hunting all over again.
No, that bear zigged when it was supposed to have zagged, and it didn't. That bear was not cooperative.
Oh man.
Yeah. So do you guys continue?
Yeah.
Somebody else can go first.
All
I
right.
wanted to. Do I recognize any of the imagery in that painting, or
No, it's just a bunch of you based on your experiences with the how do you call them, the Reapers of Baal, so like the hooded figures that you've been fighting with the daggers, they look very similar to them. So
Okay.
so you think this is definitely Baal's chamber of the dungeon.
Got it.
So yeah, there's if you continue down the hall, there is a wooden door, that that leading on this 5-foot wide corridor. What do you do?
Well, guys, want to go down it? Anybody want to go first?
Not me.
I can take my turn first, I guess.
How
you
are you
guys did
feeling,
so well.
Daniel?
Not great, buddy. Not great at all.
All right, I'm gonna clap my hand on your back and send a cure wounds first
Ooh,
level.
yeah.
All right, throw me the spell. Oh, nice! You get the full
Wow.
8,
Hey.
Oh,
the full 10. Yeah.
that's awesome. You know, I really missed you throughout the years, man.
So,
That is-
I'll walk down. Oh, sorry.
Kalia, you okay?
Yeah, I'm
I know-
struggling.
Don't. I look at
I,
Clark, like, I go like, don't worry, I got her. So I grab like her hand, like help her, like jump or something, and lay hand on her for 5. I'll give you 5.
Aw, thanks. I
So-
appreciate that.
So the I'm gonna say the poison is gone. Like you managed to like with your spells kind of get rid of the poison that was affecting them. So now you guys are starting to feel better. Rika, what were you gonna do?
So I'm gonna walk down to the hall towards the door, and as I'm doing, I'm kind of just keeping an eye out, taking a look at everything in here. A little wary given what just happened.
Yeah, the
So,
so yeah, as you get to close to the door, you see carvings on the door. Essentially just more symbols of ball on the door. What do you do?
is it still like simple door handle and stuff, just with the
Yeah.
carvings? Or...
Yeah, just with the carvings.
Okay, I sit there and say, well, I hope there's no poison or anything behind this one, and I'm gonna sit there and try to either pull or push the door.
All right, so you can't pull it, but you're able to push it. And then you are in this circular room with how do you say a hallway to the north. And and then 2 other doors, one right in front of you to the east, and another door to the south. And you notice that the the chamber is empty. There's no decor, but on each of the doors, including the door that you opened just now, on each of the door there is a full figure depiction of one of the dead 3. So the door that you just opened has the symbol of ball. Then the other doors, the one in front of you, the one to the east, has the symbol of Bane, which is the hand. And then the one to the south has the symbol of Merkle, which is the skull in the triangle.
Cool. I'll sit there and I'll kind of like look over and say, give a description of the place and say, I think this is the center room to each of the dead gods' chambers, I guess. And then I'm gonna take like a step into the room, taking a look to see if there's anything sketchy about the room before I make space for everyone else to get in.
Okay, roll me a perception check. Alright, so with a 13, you notice that the symbol of Merkle, he's portrayed as a cloak figure. So like you see the skull, and he's portrayed kind of like a cloak figure whose face is hidden under a cowl, and in his skeletal hands he's clutching a screaming human skull. And to the east,
creepy at all.
yeah, and to the east you see the carving of Bane. You see some you see a depicted tall armored man wearing a bucket helm, and his right gauntlet is painted in black and clutches a set of shackles, and you see like his other hand kind of like with his palm up, with his symbol essentially. And you kind of check behind the door for the ball door, and you see like this powerful built skull-headed man with long curved blades where his hands should be.
Cool. These these people sure like evil imagery. Seems to be kind of their thing. Yeah, so I sit there and step into the room to make space for everyone else and point out perhaps the path to the north is connected to the front.
What does the rest of the party say?
Yeah, that probably makes sense.
Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah, if you're looking at the map in the stream, you can see the connection. Metagame, you can see the connection. I don't know if you guys have it.
Probably
I actually.
I'll
had-
investigate.
can
I'll be
see
back in
it. I
5
see it
minutes.
there.
I hadn't zoomed
I see
out.
it there.
Yeah. But yeah, if you go, San, if you go through that corridor, you see the stairs that are kind of leading to that sewer, water filled area. So yeah, it's definitely the place where you guys came in.
So which
Yep.
one is this one down here?
The Merkle door, the skull,
Fuck, Merkle.
What about this one?
and that's the ball door.
The
Sorry, not the
No, that's
ball,
the Bane
the
one.
Bane one. You came from the ball door.
Bane one.
Yeah.
Fuck Merkle.
Fuck, Mark.
Right, I guess
well-
we're going for Bane.
Wait,
fuck
oh,
Merkle?
did you actually want to?
which yeah, this is the conundrum. Which door would you pick?
Right.
Kalia would pick Bane.
I'll defer to you guys. I think in the end we're probably gonna have to clear it all anyways.
Yeah.
True. I mean, let's just go for one.
For
Close your eyes and spin in a
are,
circle.
are
and
you
check the
throwing
details.
a coin? You're trying to figure out which one.
Yep.
So which one did you?
The one on the one I'm standing in front of. That was
Alright,
one.
Bane's.
Then this is 2, and then
Yep.
it's 3.
You got 2 for Bane.
Oh, that's 1. 1, 2, 3.
So we got 2, 3. So 2 people for Bane. And who?
I guess
Well-
we're gonna
I'm
have to go
deferring,
through.
So yeah, we have to do it all. So I'm gonna let them choose first.
All right. So everybody's heading to Bane.
Yep.
It looks
We're
like.
not gonna split the party.
All right. I
We
mean,
know
you-
what happens.
I mean, you could.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only
Daniel and
fast,
I will handle the other way. You guys
Only-
go ahead.
only fast heart can go with you guys.
Yeah, only Fast Heart can be splitting the party. All right. So as you Zan, are you gonna lead the party in this? But as you get close to the door, you see that that Bane figure, and you push the door open, and you see this hallway that it's a couple of stairs, and it's ending into that watery, that sewer like water. As you go through the hallway, how do you proceed through this area?
Do you mean like what order?
Trying
More
to be
like how marching order, and how do you proceed to here?
I'll
I'm
either
trying to go-
first or second, but we should be careful.
Yeah, I'm trying to be as most cautious. Cautious. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
I don't have crazy perception, but I have decent investigation, so I don't know if I should be the one looking for anything, but
Mhm.
I don't know. I feel like we should definitely be looking for traps and stuff like that. Make sure we don't, touch a whole bunch
Yeah.
of yellow mold.
Great. Yeah. Trust me.
Yeah.
It's not great.
Yeah, being sneaky sneak perception is one of my top.
Top
I'd
skills.
probably.
It's okay.
Yeah.
My perception is okay. It's not bad.
I mean, the other one didn't have anything weird besides the altar and the floating dead guy. So, I mean,
It did technically have mold that poisoned you guys in the hallway.
Yeah.
true, I guess. But that's kind of my own fault for moving the
Oh, yeah,
smelly
but
tapestry.
We should make sure. Better safe than sorry. This place
True.
was locked with a weird little mechanism involving a window, so I'm sure they've got other defenses.
True.
All
I
right.
guess, I'll go first, and then I'll go like super slowly and checking everything and
All right. So roll me a stealth check.
stealthy check.
Wait, let's do a group stealth check. Yeah, let's do a group stealth check.
Okay. How do we do that?
Oh, everybody just roll stealth, and then if most people past my DC, then you stealth it.
Not
Good job, guys. It's okay, nobody knows I'm here.
Wait, what's the yours says heavy armor and mine doesn't?
I don't know.
I think
There's an option where you can sit there and have disadvantage automatically set if you dragged the armor over.
Mm-hmm. So maybe.
What I did.
But yeah, I think Zan, let me check your character sheet, but you are supposed to have heavy armor, I think.
Yeah, I do.
So you're supposed to have disadvantage on stealth rolls.
I have chainmail.
Why
Oh,
isn't it
mine's-
doing the same thing that it's doing to Raj? That's the question.
Yeah.
I think it's an
Technically,
option
mine's
in the actual
medium,
character
but-
sheet.
Yeah.
Wait, yours a medium?
But it's the same effect.
There's a couple mediums that have disadvantage, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Scale mail.
Yeah. Anyway, you do it with disadvantage for that one. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna, because I can't find it, and I'm not gonna continue messing with your character sheet. Okay. So, yeah. So, I think let's
That
see.
was a fail.
Yeah. The clinking of the armor is the culprit here, essentially. But as you are kind of moving in through the hallway, you hear a man screaming in the next room. You're and you like like somebody's getting hurt, essentially,
Okay.
as you get into the next room. And you hear it coming from here. I don't know if you can see this pink outline.
No, I can't see that at all.
So like, if you this wall, but to the
Okay.
south, yeah.
Yeah, no, can't see through that.
All right. So anyway, you hear a man screaming as you're getting closer, and then the screaming stops, and you hear somebody say like, "Come out! I know you're in there, whoever you are."
Oh, bring it, bitch. Let's go.
Go
Yeah, I'll be right
prepare
behind
for
Sam.
trouble.
And the voice
Make it
sounded
double.
like it sounded like a woman's voice, and it's coming from the inside of the room. So as you step in, you see so I'm gonna let me draw the shape here. I can tell you where to set up. So as you step in,
Sorry, never mind.
you see on the eastern part of the room is unlit and flooded, so like that's where you are, and then braced to the floor, and then there's like wooden beams similar to like the Ball's altar room, that are kind of holding the ceiling, and then you see these steps that are rising from the murky water into the western portion of the room, which is dry and lit by 2 torches, and they're kind of flanking a stone altar. And then shackled to the wall behind the altar is a sickly man in a loincloth with a burlap sack over his head. And then an alcove to the north wall has like a freestanding suit of armor, with it missing a helmet. So like over here. And I'm gonna get rid of that drawing because I was trying to do over here. So anyway, you see that, and then standing before the altar there are 2 grim figures, a powerfully built woman clutching a mace, and an even bigger man wearing a bucket helm. And then the helm man is jabbing the prisoner with a spear, and it's kind of writing something on the prisoner, and it's causing him to twitch and scream. And both figures are clad in chainmail, and the woman has a wooden shield with a leering skull painting on it. They see you, and they kind of get ready to, they kind of get their weapons ready to attack you. everybody, roll initiative. Well, actually, we can keep your roll initiatives or we can roll them again. Your call.
I vote keep initiatives because
Vote
mine's
keep.
good.
Mine was last, so I would love to roll again.
Mine was not great, but
All right, I'll do this. Anybody who wants to re-roll can re-roll. Anybody who just wants to keep it can keep it. And let me roll their initiatives.
Oh, that's
Then
way
I'm
better.
definitely gonna keep it because I rolled a nat 20 on mine, so there's literally
Ooh,
nothing
there we
better I
go.
could get.
I didn't do
oh,
bad.
we are in this.
All right.
Yeah. Totally.
And let me get rid of this square since you guys are you actually yeah, you guys can sit around that square however you want before we start the battle.
Just out of curiosity, you said there's just the one prisoner, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he's still alive?
He's still alive. He's twitching.
Damn it, okay.
He has some writing on him, that's been cut into him, but you can't really read from there. You're gonna have to get closer. But yeah, so you guys set up how you want to set up in the square, and then I'll remove the square. Actually, I'll remove it now. You guys know where I mean that you can set up.
Do you want to swap spots, Kalia, just so I'm closer as melee? Up to you.
Sure.
Cool.
You guys already rolled, so yeah, they get ready to attack, and Rika, you are up. You see this grisly scene. Oh, let me put some fighting music. What do you do?
I am going to first drop my torch and pull my hand across my blade as I did before. Except this time, as the blood soaks in, instead of a crackling bit of electricity, my blade kind of starts glowing with bright, radiant light.
Oh,
Still gonna be the same thing as the torch.
okay.
In terms of light, it sheds light, gives me a couple other effects, and then I'm gonna quickly run forward.
All right.
So that's 20 feet. Which one? You said one has a shield, one doesn't?
Yeah, so that'll
Which
be.
one doesn't have the shield?
I'll tell you in a second. So. See, the one that has the shield is the one. The one at the bottom is the one that has the shield. And the one that doesn't is the one that's right next to the victim.
Sick. I only cost 1 HP for that.
What?
To use my ability, I have to take some of my HP, but I only rolled a 1, so I only lose 1 HP.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I'll attack the top one then, since he doesn't or they don't have the shield.
The top one? Alright.
Yep.
That is a hit.
Alright. They don't happen to be undead, do they?
No, they're not. So then, yeah,
don't count the second two. I don't know why that rolled.
Oh, the
So
dueling?
it's just yeah. It shouldn't have put dueling for the Rite of Dawn damage.
Okay. But yeah, the first two then?
Yeah, the first two. So 2, 9, 1.
So yeah, you get in there, and you do your Rite of Dawn, and you cut. You use your rapier to cut through the front of try to cut through the front of the armor. You manage to get some meat in there, but they get hurt slightly, but they get ready to attack you. So that'll be 11 of damage.
Yep. They
Alright.
Oh, sorry. 12 damage to them total.
12 damage. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
12.
Sorry, I did 11. So one more. And I'm not putting the health bars, so sorry about that. Let me do that real quick. You guys can know how hurt they are. Alright, so then that is Zan. You're unless you have any other action.
No, that's my turn.
Alright, Zan, you're up, and then Kalia, get ready because you're gonna have a turn after the enemy.
Alright, I'm gonna go here. And I'm gonna smack.
The one with the shield?
I'm gonna go with the one with shield. Yeah, sure.
Right.
Let's see if I miss. I put my token. I do great sword.
So much better, right? It's a hit.
Yep.
It's a hit.
All right.
Man, you guys are rolling very high tonight. So
What do we get
that's
for rolling like garbage the last couple of sessions?
yeah, that's true.
Yep.
Okay, so that's 6 damage. So you know she tries to deflect your sword, but she wasn't there fast enough, and she gets hit by your great sword. Her armor caught most of it, but some of the chainmail kind of like gets cut out, and you can see some blood coming out from her, but she's still up. And now it's the person who's in front of Rika to respond. So let's see what she does.
Cool. So as she's attacking me, I'm gonna sit there and use my reaction to finally use a blood maledict, a blood curse.
Oh,
So I probably I kind of like raise my hand in a good old force choke, and as I do, like blood vessels in the eyes kind of like pop and bleed from the eyes, so she will have disadvantage on this attack.
oh, okay.
Yep.
Interesting.
Damn.
So yeah, as he kind of he kind of raises his spear to attack you, and then you do the raising of hand, and his eyes start to swell, and he's like, his vision is blurry, and then attacks you. The spear. Does 13 hit?
I don't believe so. Let me double check, but I think I have 15 AC. Yeah, 15 AC.
Yeah, so he the blood vessel is bursting. Like he kind of holds his hand and tries to stab you with a spear, but misses. And then he kind of like it holds his eyes, and then he uses his voice of command to say to tell. It's a voice of command is an ability that they have. That's Bane gave them, and essentially it selects up to 2 allies within 90 feet of it, and they immediately use their reaction to make 1 melee attack. So the one that's near, because he says, Kasira, kill them, and she like immediately attacks Zan that's in front of her. So Zan, I'm gonna attack you.
No.
With a mace.
Better you than me.
Does an 8 hit?
No.
I'm rolling terribly tonight. So yeah, she attacks you and misses. Kalia, you're up.
Alright. I'm gonna come to right about here.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess I'm gonna try to shoot my longbow in between them, and I'm gonna go for this one right here.
Okay.
Let's see what that's gonna do. Oh.
There's Zan is
absolutely nothing.
yeah, Zan and Rika are kind of like, you're trying to not hit them, but
Is
so like
this a bad guy?
he looks like a guy who's suffering. He has a burlap sack on him.
Oh,
like
that's
he's
the prisoner.
That's the prisoner. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if that was a bad guy or not. Okay.
So yeah,
That's the end of my turn.
you try to hit them with the arrow, but the
Zan's big head is in the way.
Zan and Rika are kind of in the way, so you're trying not to hit them, but you miss the person with a shield. Claudius, you're up. Sorry, I didn't tell you were on deck, but yeah, you're up. And Daniel, you're on deck.
There we go. I'm gonna scooch in a little closer. You saying that one of the two looks a little tougher? Or like
Yeah.
more heavily shielded.
The one in the south is shielded. The one at the top is not shielded. The one at the top does look tougher though.
Oh, okay.
But the one in the south looks like it can defend itself better. So essentially the one at the top has more HP. The one at the bottom has less HP if you want to metagame, but has more defense.
All right. So I will hit the one to the south with a guiding bolt.
All right. Roll me the guiding bolt. And that's for my AC, or do I have to?
Does 16 hit?
Let's see. It does not. The guiding bolt like rolls through, and Kazira seizes it and immediately deflects it with her shield. That shield's gonna be a problem. Daniel, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to move forward here to the base of the stairs,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to try something new.
Oh.
I'm going to cast Melf's Acid Arrow at this person here,
Okay.
which is a spell attack.
So.
Oh, it does it. That's so cool. I love it.
Right. Yeah. You guys are. Oh
Nice.
wow.
That is a 20.
Sick.
That is a yeah.
That would be a critical.
Let me see this description, because I mean
I'll throw it up there for you.
yeah, I just got it. Let's see. So a shimmering green arrow streaks towards the target, and it bursts into a spray of acid. So
Right.
okay.
And on a successful hit, the target takes 4d4 acid damage immediately, and then 2d4 acid damage at the end of their next turn.
Okay. So yeah. It's a crit. So roll me damage, and yeah, it's a critical damage.
4d4, which is 10 times 2, so 20.
And you didn't get anything for a crit?
What? No, nothing popped up or anything.
Okay, so yeah, that's maybe it's just for weapon.
You should have still been able to click where it says Melf's Acid Arrow.
Oh, I
like in
forgot
the
all
result.
about that.
Yeah.
Well, I've already rolled. Do you want me to click on that? Or
Yeah, just click on it, because then it'll roll the crit for you.
I forgot all about that. Casting at level 2. Even ass. That's so cool. I love it. Oh, that's a lot of d4s.
Oh yeah, so that makes more sense. So that'll be 14. 14 acid damage. Alright, let's see. So yeah, 14 acid damage. It's like the acid just spray, like the arrow hits her, the acid just sprays her. She's screaming in pain, and just like you can see like parts of her face are kind of like melting a little bit. Like her hands are kind of like her armor is kind of like not doing so well. Like it's kind of it feels like if you just dump a whole batch of sulfuric acid on her, and she's kind of like getting slowly melted on the inside as the acid goes through the chain mail. And it's actually her turn. So she's kind of having all this acid like run through her, and all she does is a desperate attack on the person right in front of her, Zan. So she attacks you with her mace. And wow, I got a 1. So yeah, it's definitely the acid.
Pretty fitting.
Yeah. She just swings and a miss and just falls to the ground. And how many you said she takes at the end of the turn?
2d4.
2d4
with the crit, right?
Yeah. So yeah, and then she just dies on the floor, like being essentially melting from the inside, and she's dead. And as the other guy is like, Kasira, no, like he's just like shaken from what he just saw, like his friend just melted in front of him. And Rika, you're up.
Cool. I'm gonna sit there and hold the rapier in front of his face,
Mm-hmm.
and blinding, not mechanically blinding, but blinding light from the blade. And I'm gonna say, I'm gonna give you one chance to lay down the weapons and surrender, and then I'm gonna hold my action to attack if they do not.
Roll me an intimidation.
Okay, I will do that.
And I will do, let's see, okay, and then let's see. So yeah, he kind of like, you know, he seems pretty scared at your you know, pointing the rapier and stuff, but then he kind of like the flex the rapier and he says, "Bane, take you," and then you
Use my attack.
use your attack.
Oof.
And then, you know, you try to hit with the rapier, but he like deflects your rapier again, and he's like, "You gotta have to do better than that, if you're gonna beat me." And do you have any other bonus actions that you want to use?
No, because that would have been a held action, I guess.
Right.
So, yeah, no, nothing I'd do.
Zan, you're up. And Kalia and Kalia know that you're gonna be on deck soon. Yeah, that is a hit.
Hit.
Yeah.
And
Roll me
that is
damage.
the damage.
So yeah, Zan, as soon as you see this dude deflect with the spear, Rika's rapier, you cut in, like literally, and with your great sword, and you cut in for 8 slashing damage, and you know, just at his arm, but not enough to like cut, like you didn't cut his arm.
Oh wait, no,
But
I'm too sleepy for not being enough.
yeah. Wait. Oh,
I'm gonna
smite. And then, you know, the curse of power goes through your sword, and he gets like burned from it. But he's still standing. He seems pretty hardy.
Damn it.
And now it's his turn. So he's like, he sees the 2 threads, but he's mostly like scared of Daniel, because he just burned his friend to the ground. So he thinks the best way is to stay near Rika. So he tries to grapple Rika as his attack. So I'm gonna do a strength, you know, as opposed strength check. So Rika.
Can I try to squeeze and be acrobatic about not being in and be dexterous instead of strength-wise?
Yeah, you can do that. So roll me a
Don't matter.
Oof.
Damn.
I'm shook.
Yeah, he manages to grapple. Like you try to get away, but you like measured it too quick, and he manages to grapple you, and just like kind of puts you in front of Daniel. And he's like, "If you're gonna shoot me with those freaking arrows, you can shoot your friend too." And he's kind of like holding his spear to San. Kalia, you're up. What do you do?
Let me look at one thing real quick. Let me pull this up. Because now I don't want to shoot Rika in the face with an arrow. Oh, fuck. Yep, it's a reaction. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna attempt not to shoot Rika in the face with an arrow.
Okay. You're gonna attack. If you're gonna attempt to do that, then it's gonna be a roll with disadvantage.
Okay. I'm sorry, Rika. I'm really gonna try.
Okay, it's just my face.
So you try not to hit Rika, so your arrow zooms by, but it misses both of them because you're trying not to hit Rika.
Yeah, that's it. That's
Thanks
you
for erring on the side of caution, I guess.
at least I didn't hit you. I mean,
yeah.
that's positive.
Claudius, you're up.
Right. Tempting as it is to pull out the crossbow, I think we'll go with the Sacred Flame.
All right, roll it.
Oh, see if you can save against that 1 damage.
Hey, damages are damage is a damage, you know.
See, I thought I was gonna use a spell that was gonna be like a target spell, but
So
it's
yeah,
a reaction.
I failed that 1 damage, so I get that 1 damage. Like, and he gets like hit with the sacred flame, and he kind of
Just a
like
little
puts
tickle.
it, just a little tickle, just puts it out. But it's enough that if you wanted to use a reaction, you could try to slither away, Rika.
Hell yeah.
All right.
So I'll do the same thing. Better, but not great.
Okay. Let's see. Here, let me roll a strength check. Actually, I rolled lower than you, so you managed to slither away.
Sick. I'm gonna slither away and then instantly turn around and kind of like give him a smile, and then I'm gonna duck so that Daniel can do whatever Daniel wants to do over top my head.
All right, Daniel.
Teamwork. I'm gonna go for the classic magic missile at first level.
Oof.
Seems to work out pretty well usually.
Yeah.
Magic missile is so underrated beyond like first level because it's automatic damage unless you use shield.
Exactly.
So
it's-
6.
Yep, it'll be 6 damage.
All right. So yeah, all those all those missiles just hit him square in the chest, and just gets hit like a barrage of bullets. But he's kind of clutching his chest and just like stealing himself, and then he's about to run and try to grab Rika, attack Rika this time instead of grabbing her. So let's roll the spear.
Well, wait, isn't that one the
It's
dead
my
one?
go. Yeah, that's the dead
Oh,
one.
that's the. Oh, I'm so sorry. I forgot to remove her from the turn order. That is my bad.
Good.
You are fine, and good thing that didn't go because I rolled crit. So yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah.
Let me get her out of the initiative order.
He's dead.
All right. So it takes.
So
a
that'll be
couple,
Rika. So that'll be Rika's turn then.
Cool. So it takes a couple of these bolts, and then I'm gonna go for a little stabby stab.
And it hits.
Cool. So 11 plus 2.
Yeah. 11 plus
I
2?
Right of Dawn as well, so plus another 4, so...
How do you want to do this?
Alright, I'm gonna sit there and duck, and when the bolts fly over my head and hit him, I'm gonna stand up, turn around, and say, I gave you a chance, and then just stab right through the chest.
And just
Good old
goes
fashioned.
through the heart. Just he's like, and just his life is just ebbing away as you like remove the rapier in a swift motion, and he just falls to the ground and dies. And standing in front of you is the altar of Bane with this person hanging from it. And the dust settle. The battle's over. What do you guys do?
I'm gonna go to let this guy down.
As you get close to him, he kind of like wriggles, kind of like he doesn't know what's going on, so he kind of tries to get away from you.
I'll kind of like hold my hand up, and I'll kind of like I have to keep the rapier in my hand so that it stays lit, but hold my hand up and say, it's okay, we're here to help you. I'm not going to hurt you. And then I'm just gonna kind of do that, like trying to calm him as I slowly step forward a little bit.
Okay.
Probably be better if we can get the bag off of his head.
So he
Oh yeah, I guess take that off first.
he as you get close to him, he kind of wriggles, but then you take the bag off, and then he sees you, and he sees his dead captors, and he's like, thank you for saving me. And then you kind of like taking him down.
Yeah, he's like held way up high, so like if I cut whatever's holding him up, he's probably gonna slump to the ground pretty hard, right?
Yeah.
Cool. So I'll just sit there and I'll look at Zan and say, do you want to catch him when I cut him down? So I kind of like step up onto the
Yeah.
altar ready to cut his binds.
Yeah, let's do it.
Cool. So once he's in position, I'll cut the binds. Assuming they're rope. If they're
Yeah,
not rope,
yeah, they're the rope.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
So
I'll
you
cut
you
them.
you cut him down, and then he slumps on Zan's arms, and he's like, "Thank you so much. Thank you for saving me." And it's a a human male, and you see some writings on his body, and whoever knows Infernal can recognize these writings.
I believe I do. Let me double
I
check.
do.
I think everybody
I do.
does in this party, which I think I'm gonna make it a story
Actually,
thing.
I think it's Abyssal. Let's see. I don't know if I know Infernal. No, I
No.
don't. I just know Abyssal.
So I think I know everybody else does know Infernal, and I think I'm gonna make it a story thing, but I'll talk about it. We'll do that later. So yeah, and as he's Zan is kind of like putting him down for him to stand on his 2 feet. You notice like in his back, the writing there's writing on his back, and as you kind of notice and get closer, you see that the writing says, "In the name of Bane, we offer adulation to Zariel, Archduchess of Avernus. In the name of Vane, we give the blessing of one god to another. In the name of Bane, we give blessing unto the unholy conquest of Eltergard. In the name of Bane, we offer adulation under the fear of and tyranny born in her name." Let me write that down in the chat. So Zan and Claudius, you recognize the Zariel name, because that is the angel who rode with the Hell Riders into hell. But she's written in another form in this place, in this writing. And yeah, and I think I'm gonna leave it there. We'll leave it there for next time
Cool beans.
Word.
with that revelation.
Finally get to Bane's area, and I'm just like,
Dude, that acid arrow. I'm
That
glad.
was
Yeah.
That was
a
sick.
good thing to crit.
That
That
was-
was epic.
fucking dope.
Real glad I chose that spell. That worked out real well.
I don't think I've ever actually seen anyone cast it either. I don't think I've never taken. any
It
of
was
myself.
such a good like placement, and everything was perfect.
Yeah.
Crit and everything.
Worked out real well. I think I want to think of a cool way to describe how I cast it too, because like I didn't think it was gonna work out that well, so now I kind of want to treat it right.
Really wanted to use one of my new spells, but then when you said there was a prisoner there, I'm like, fuck, I can't use it because then it's gonna hurt him too. And then everybody started bombarding that area, and I'm like, definitely can't use it.
Is it like fireball or something?
No, it's I think the one I was gonna use was ensnaring strike or entangle. It's one of the entangle ones where it's like a 20-foot thing.
How high it would have gotten? I'm questioning, because he was high in the air, like swinging, but not too high. Like he was high enough that
I didn't think about that. Yeah, because it would have it was entangle, so it would have came from basically the ground.
yeah,
So it would have been weeds and stuff. I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
It would have worked.
it's
No, that's
fine.
okay.
Next time, you saving those spell slots for later.
Oh yeah.
All right,
I
so
got no spell thought. Just kidding. I got one.
well, so
We're gonna take a sleep in the sewers.
Well,
I may have to. I only have 2 left.
I mean, we'll
I'm
see.
glad I got that longsword.
I'm trying to look at the whole map through your perspective, and you guys have covered half of the dungeon, I would say. covered quite some ground here.
Okay.
Well, we know we've gotten at least like 2 out of 3 of the Dead 3 altar areas.
Yes.
Man, but there's
Oh, there's way more.
Oh yeah, there's way more. This is a solid dungeon. This is
It is a very long
Love it.
dungeon.
yeah, it's a 3.
it,
I think I
though.
want to say it's a 3-session dungeon if we do what we're doing, but I think it's gonna be a 2-session one because now that you guys are kind of like into the dungeon, I think we'll finish it next session for sure.
yeah,
I love it.
it's great. Honestly, it's really cool.
Yep, it's really cool.
All right, well, we're gonna leave it here and continue in 2 weeks.
Sweet.
Yep.
Awesome. Well, thanks a lot for stopping by, and thanks a lot for the people who are watching at home. And we'll see you next time.
Like,
Bye.
Bye.